actually works. And now we need to bring up our dashboard. Today's been one of those great days where just kind of none of the stuff goes exactly the way you think it's gonna.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure your day was even worse than mine, but I had a 3:00 hair appointment, and I didn't get it started until 3:30.
Oof.
I had one too, and look what they did.
My head!
You missed a couple technical blunders like back to back for me earlier. So like, I turned on my webcam because I have one of those like things where I can plug a bunch of USB things and like press a button.
Yep.
Ooh, hey, camera works.
Hey!
I almost didn't recognize you without the Ghostbusters outfit.
I know. And look, got the shiny teeth done too. Eh?
Nice.
So like I muted my microphone and I was like noticing that on Discord my icon was still lighting up, and apparently Discord switched over to my webcam's microphone. Even though like it's never done that for Blades in the Dark. And
That's
then after
pretty
that,
good.
yeah, and then after that, I was talking to Andrew about something, and then I was just listening to something he was saying, and then all of a sudden, Siri's like, "How can I help you?" And it's like, "No, fuck off!" Like,
Cool.
I can say her name on purpose. Nothing.
Yeah. See, for the Android, you could choose what to do. So
No,
mine
but
says,
see,
"Okay, robot,"
I had-
or "Wake up, robot." That's what it is.
I had
There
that.
you go.
It was like Google, and it's like, no, I didn't say Google. Thanks. I just trigger stuff.
Okay, so everybody is here. Did you all open? Do you have the Dragon Slayers thing open right now? The PDF.
Yup.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I think we are ready to get up and running. Let me make sure the stream is doing a stream. Yup, it is streaming. So, yeah, I guess we're ready. Let's actually kick this thing off the right way. Now that we are 3 minutes into recording. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this latest random side project for That D&D podcast. Today, we will be playing a little game known as Fiasco. We had a random brainstorm last week and thought it would be a good way to flesh out one of the, I mean, based on the way the game goes, very likely to be ill-fated other adventuring company inside of Argent Springs. But, I mean, you know, if you're going to go out, you need to go out in a blaze of glory or something. Yes, so we will be playing the Dragon Slayers playbook. I believe it's free if you go to DriveThruRPG or one of the other 12 million places you can get RPG books. And before we get started, we'll go around the table and introduce our meat space selves before we create digital people. So I'm Chris. I'm one of the players tonight.
I'm Jordan. I'm actually really new to Fiasco. I think I'm the only one here who hasn't played. Is that right, guys?
I've played.
Yes.
I'm fairly experienced with it, so.
Okay, well, I get to be that NPC that's like the tutorial along with the player, I guess.
Yep. If you talk to her too many times, she just starts repeating dialogue, and that's when you know it's time to move on.
I like swords.
I hear the king has a new advisor.
Oh
I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear.
my god. I should have gone with that one.
Area.
David, you are next, and Matt, you're invisible.
Yeah, howdy, I'm
No,
David. I've played Fiasco before, once. I've played other games too.
You played Fiasco in the swamp with us, didn't you?
Did the Swamp play Fiasco on us?
What? Yes. Very, very apt observation.
You dog that swamp. You don't play in it.
That kind of shut my brain down for a second. Sorry. I guess let's go next to Jonathan.
I'm Jonathan. I'm also part of the Swamp Crew with Nevada Joe from Arizona,
Oh man.
and looking forward tonight.
And last but certainly not least, we have Matt.
Matt, generally I roll with the Argent Springs crew as Father Killian, but tonight we'll see what ill-fated guild we put ourselves up to today.
Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do to get started is we're going to need to roll basically to see some relationships. And how we're going to do that, if you look, you've all got a little bowl in front of your place setting at the table. You should have control over these dice, so drag and highlight them all. And what we're going to do is right-click, go to multi-sided, and go to random side, and it should poop out some dice for you.
Ooh. This is very
Oh,
spiky.
interesting.
It took a little while to make. You have to basically make random dice tables and give them pictures and everything. But now I know how to do
Cool.
another thing. So drag those into the platter.
It has everything except the visceral feeling of actually rolling the
Yeah,
dice.
there's not the sound. If I could somehow put the sound in there, it'd be great. We don't have to be neat and organized with this by any means. We haven't done anything neat and organized so far. So, yeah, yep. Okay, so what we're gonna do.
Put the fives together. Jeez.
Jordan, so the way this part goes is you go in a circle. You have a relationship with the person to your left and to your right. So if you look at your plate, you're going to have a relationship with Jonathan and one with me. I've got one with you and Matt. Matt has one with me and David has one with Matt and Jonathan. So what you do first is you go into the broad category. So like if I pulled a 4 for the relationship, then we would have a culture relationship either with you or with Matt. And then once you have the broad one picked, then you can drill down a little bit further. So I guess let's organize them by number to see what we have to work with.
Yeah.
And if I can ask a quick question, the color of the dice don't matter when we're establishing this stuff, right?
Right. I do not believe it matters for this part.
No, it doesn't matter for this part. It only matters when you're doing your scene outcomes and the tilt and
Yep.
your ending, of course.
So we got really kind of unfairly weighted to
Yeah.
the back end of things.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a lot of fives.
Yeah, like a statistically stupid
Let's
number of
just-
5s.
Let's just use this dice rolling for Dungeon World from now on.
Yes. So what I am going to pick, I guess I'll just go first because why not? I'm going to have a fellowship with Matt. So I'll put that saying that we picked that, and I will edit. Oh, yep. Fellowship.
Which direction are we going?
However you guys want to go, clockwise works.
Sure.
So that would make you next, Jordan.
Okay, Jonathan, do you have a preference? I mean, I know it's my choice, but I'm just curious. Like, for the broad
The
categories?
list yet? So.
Okay. Let's go with... Do we have any twos? Yeah, let's be, like, adventure buddies.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, sorry. For those of you who have not seen this playbook before, mostly for those of you at home, the Dragon Slayer one, basically we are playing the part of adventurers who have returned triumphant to town. In this case, it's our Argent Springs after a successful dungeon delve. So yeah, that's backstory stuff. So I'm not sure if you guys can edit this. So you said the relationship was adventure buddies?
Yeah. It just says adventure.
Okay.
Should I drag the die over to...
Yes, I would do so just to make sure that you know.
Yeah,
what to
just to keep
Yeah.
it better recorded.
Well, and you probably want to put it because I think this is our relationship.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
one.
Now, the other thing I want to say as we're going around the table, just for Jordan's sake, is you can establish stuff for people that you aren't in a relationship with, which I feel is a little more interesting. So,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you can do it for anybody. And
Oh shit! I didn't realize that.
No, that's way better because then you
Dude.
can like throw people into like crazy ass shit. It's
Well,
Okay, that sounds totally Fiasco.
yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why it-
that is infinitely
Wow.
better. Holy shit!
Yes. Let me take you on a magical journey
Okay,
here.
so we need to
folks.
go back and redo all those other fiascos we played because this changes everything.
I don't know. I think the previous one we did.
Yeah, it was fucked up top to bottom, pretty much. Jonathan, who are you going to throw the knife of fate at?
Oh, well, I had an idea, but now I can do anything.
It
Yeah,
could even be a
don't-
boat.
Jeez.
Wish I was a tree.
Who should I? What do we have here? Let's see here. Something. I don't know. You say that, but I really just. All right, because I was thinking about this already. I'm going to go
Do
with it.
Yeah.
Fine, it's boring. Well, no, it's the old way of doing things. Think of it that way. I'm classicist. So Jordan,
Yes,
would you like a henchman?
I sure would.
All right, I'm going to steal that 3.
All right.
An employer henchman
Henchman.
relationship.
Cool.
Oh man.
So who's
This'll
the
be
employer?
fun.
Is Jordan?
Oh, it's obviously gonna be me.
Yeah, that's what I was implying.
Yeah.
Offering my legal service.
This is fun.
Excellent.
Cool. Once we have names, I'll somehow abbreviate that so it makes sense. Can I decrease the size?
So
of that?
is it-
No.
Am I now?
Yeah, it's you, man.
yes.
Or- Okay. Well, now that I know I can establish shit for other people, actually, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this and establish a relationship with Matt. I'm gonna say that our relationship is somehow war related.
Ooh.
Okay. Excellent. That'll give us that.
Oh, dang.
And I don't know. Is Chris? Are you the only one that edits those?
I
or
don't know. I
Like,
typed it in
I
there for
couldn't
you.
touch it.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Chris is the only one who can edit them.
Go.
Sorry.
All right. So I know what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I am actually going to establish between Jordan and Jonathan a need to rule.
Ooh. Ooh.
Which need?
It's the need to rule.
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I like it.
Inject that.
Oh, there's a lot of good ones in there.
I know.
To rule an army of undead.
It's funny because my eye went to the same place.
All right. So that's back up to me again. Jonathan and David, you guys don't have anything.
Jonathan has, well,
Together,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's see what's.
That box.
Let's see. If you give them a one relationship, I mean that gives them what? Family and romance.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I
There's
think
al-
there is
yeah.
demanded.
There's also adventure, and you could be an assassin and a target trying to kill each other.
Is David the
Okay.
target?
Now the other thing that hasn't
need to,
come
like-
yet also to keep in mind is that the last die
Can
is a
be
wild
anything.
die.
Yeah.
So
Some sort of abbreviation. so
yeah, I
remember
think
which
this is going to be
relationship is with who.
family and romance between David and Jonathan.
I think Zach demanded that someone in here was swamp married.
That was such a good, like, that when that came up last time, we were like, swamp married? Yes?
Okay. Right. Jordan?
Hmm?
You're up.
Oh, is it my turn?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So to rule, I could do an army of undead, and then like this character could go meet with Rona later.
Survive.
Wow,
Yes.
you're thinking
Yeah.
about, like, sequels and shit. You might not even survive this one.
It's It's okay. None of my characters have stayed dead.
Bold.
I'm just saying. You know what? Let's go with impose our type of justice.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that is
I don't know
a
what that could
5?
be yet. Yeah, I took it. I don't know where to put it. There.
Okay. Okay.
I dig it. Jonathan, what you got, man?
Well, I don't think you and Jordan have a relationship yet. So, let's put a culture relationship between you two.
Okay.
Would be a good.
Oh shit. Oh,
Blood ritual.
we may want to change 6, since it's kind of already assumed that we're in a rival guild.
Hmm?
The 6 for culture. Members of
no,
the same
same
guild.
Yeah, we can figure that out. I mean, odds are we're not going to have
Well,
that one as our
Yeah,
6 because there's no
unless that's
6s
gonna be the
left.
wild- Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So just a word of note: you can establish goals and needs and crap before you finish establishing relationships. It's kind of an, whatever order you want to do stuff in. Who picked that one?
I did.
Okay.
So we're on David.
David, you're up, buddy.
I'm scrolling through some of this other stuff.
All good.
While you look through things, so the employee and henchman imposing your justice. Are you guys like a paladin and a trainee?
Could
That's
be.
way more positive than I was expecting.
I was thinking more like King Arthur and Patsy is what I'm seeing.
She's a queen. How can you tell?
Yeah.
She has enough shit all over.
Don't call it shit. We says poop.
Oh gosh. There are so many good different scenarios I could work with.
Yep.
I think we're on David.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's
sorry,
going
I'm
through.
looking back and forth at all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
So instead of having a need, you can also have an important location or like item.
Yeah, we want at least one of each of those also on the board. Technically, we have to have one of each of those.
I think so.
Yeah. That being said, like the 4 or 5 items are looking pretty amazing for this game.
yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at the trophies really in the items.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a lot of 5s. I'll take. Whoops. That's not. I didn't mean to draw stuff. I'm
You didn't.
sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not there.
There's still a dot. But I'll take a 5 for some sort of trophy that my character has.
Okay.
Well, who's that between? Because it's something you share with somebody, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
is it?
Yep. Those are all for the relation or the character interaction. So it's either you have a shared trophy with Jonathan or with Matt.
I think probably with Jonathan.
All right.
I'm curious to see where this goes. Matt, that means you are back up.
Ooh. At that point, I gotta throw Jonathan and David actually the Tome of Dark Rituals as their trophy. Like this is way too good to not do that.
Oh, what kind of family romance were you guys thinking? Are you actually going to go with like?
Also, yes.
We don't know. Let's see how the dice fall.
The family that cults together stays together.
Oh, that's yeah, that's like that writes itself.
It's got to be 5.
Okay.
Is it meant to be read at your wedding?
So Matt, that was you that did that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was.
Okay. So I'm going to pick. Where are our locations? Locations. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 4, and 5 in the town. On the outskirts. Dungeon upper level or dungeon lower level. There's a place called the Pool of Souls. Holy shit.
Oh, you have a mighty need now?
A little bit. But there's also an altar to a dark god. And I mean, you guys have a tome of dark rituals. This thing writes itself.
There's also the arcane library and the maze of caverns. Like,
Yeah, we're going lower level. Jordan, you and I, we have something important to us is on that lower level.
Cool. Maybe.
some shit went down.
Oh,
on that
you know
lower
what?
level.
So for the employee relationship, instead of like a squire thing, can I be like a death knight?
Yeah, I mean, we can kind of flesh it out however you want, or
Like, is
Star-Lord.
necromancy all right in Argent Springs, or?
I mean, I imagine it's a secret if you're doing it.
You just have to look at it this way. It'll be okay when we're done.
You guys don't remember the sign that I narrated in great detail when you guys walked in and said, "Welcome to Argent Springs. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted." We work in the darkness to serve the light. None of this really
Nah,
clicks.
Nope.
Damn.
I was pretty high at the time, so
I was drunk. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that happens. So Jordan, it is up to you now.
Okay. And I can do something for someone else's relationship.
Oh yes,
Yep.
please do.
Okay, so you and Matt have a fellowship. Okay, one of you is a leader and the other is a wannabe leader.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh man.
Since you say that, I think you get to pick. That seems only fair, right?
Oh man. I kind of want to see how my relationship with David sets up before I go down that road, because that'll be a determining factor. I feel like
Mhm.
Yeah, but for now I'll just toss the die down.
that's excellent.
This is fine.
And we haven't even gotten to like acting yet.
do anything. Yeah.
I know that it's just setting up the scenario is.
So next up is Jonathan.
All right, David. I think linked by a blood ritual continues our theme, or we do a callback into spouses in an arranged marriage.
Are you guys basically put there to bring two warring necromancy factions together?
I mean, this is an arranged marriage or linked by blood rituals.
You know, it's Romeo and Juliet if it didn't end with them dying.
Oh,
No, it
that's
totally ends with them dying, but they get resurrected.
Holy
Wait, David, you got all quiet.
I was gonna say, like, spouses in arranged marriage or linked by blood ritual kind of sound like two different ways of achieving the same end.
That is that is an interesting take on things that I will not respond to in any kind of way.
But I mean, I'm just saying, it's whoever's. If you're deciding it, you're deciding it. Whatever.
Here. I just like continuing the theme with linked by a blood ritual because I think it's funny.
We're good people.
So far, so great.
Like, I'm imagining like this death cult just rolls into Argent Springs.
Yeah. So are you guys? Is that the one you're picking, Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that 5.
Wow, and like that, all the 5s have just been snapped up.
It's
Practically.
cool. 5s are awesome.
Okay,
There's
so
still-
we have 2 of our 5 cards full now. So we're getting there. David, you are up again.
I'm gonna help establish who the leader and the wannabe leader are by taking this 5 and saying that my relationship with Matt is there's a fighter and a coward.
Oh, shit.
That's man.
Damn. Okay, who's the fighter and who's the coward?
I'm the coward.
Ooh.
You're the-
Okay. Not the direction I thought it was going.
I was not thinking that was the way it was going to go either, but I'll take it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Matt,
puts you guys-
do you want to
Yeah.
be the leader?
I think I'll go with the leader on that. Then.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works for me. I have to give my guy a shitty name now, and he's gonna be like Yeah, my dad runs another guild. It's fine, whatever. Just like I got it in my blood. God. Okay. So Matt, you are up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Now I don't know.
We have one relationship that needs fleshing out. And like
You guys have culture.
yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 4. We've got same non-human race, tribe mates, and bound by a blood ritual. What the fuck?
Come up.
Sometimes you're born into it, and sometimes you choose it. Okay.
The opposite. It's the opposite of Dragon Age. It's like
Are we part
you
of
have
like
to
a
decide
weird
what the blood
vampire
is.
coven thing?
Like I'm seeing this. I'm gonna buck the trend here and go with the same non-human race though.
Okay. Jordan, you have an idea for a race?
I was automatically gonna go with elves, but we already have way too many of those. So
We could be like gnomes or something that people normally
Should be
like.
lizard people.
We could be lizard people. I was thinking like a wannabe leader who's like 2 feet tall is gonna do real great in a guild next to like a war hero.
I'd also think it'd be fun to toady around to a 2-foot-tall person.
yeah.
Yes, master.
Let's both be halflings.
Who runs Bartertown?
0.5 ling. There we go, because that's a better abbreviation.
0.5 lanes. Wow.
Okay, so
Would a
it's
1.5 lane be a Goliath?
maybe it'd be a half Goliath, I think. Shit, we're getting into all kinds of fractions. I can't do this right now, guys.
Quarter lanes. What?
Okay, 1.
So we have
2, and
1,
4.
2, and 4.
Yes.
So I have to decide for.
I gotta pick, and then you gotta pick one.
Alright.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Matt, you and I need to fly.
We need to fly. Oh boy.
We have,
Like it-
with everyone else's treasure, after one last quest, before they realize who you really work for, once you've used up this town, to follow rumors to your next adventure, or literally using a spell or maybe a catapult.
Oh man, that'd be great. The two of us just trying to calm these poor schmucks and get out of here.
See you later, losers. Fwong.
You know, that actually makes. Hold on, so Chris is the wannabe?
Yep.
You're a wannabe halfling who needs to fly. I'm actually kind of upset we don't have 6s anymore.
Remember, last guy is wild, so you could just
Oh,
use
Jesus.
that one right now. But
Yeah, if you want to
I
make
don't know.
gentleman's agreement to leave the fly one last, then whoever gets to pick that one
But I
gets
kind
to.
of like with everyone else's treasure, or after once you've used up this
We're-
town. Those
They
are
need
both
that Tome of
massive.
Dark Rituals, but see, the problem is, it's fucking ours.
We were the ones who pulled it out of the dungeon.
Yep. So, Jordan, we have 1, 1, 1, 2, and 2 4s left. What you got?
David and Matt need to crush your enemies.
Yes.
I can see that.
Oh my god, look at 4.
Yep. That's
4
what it is.
and use them for necro. God damn it! Come on. Use them for necromantic experiments.
I just want to say that was unintentional.
Guys, things
No,
are gonna
it's-
go south immediately. All right,
There is no upside to this.
Jonathan.
What's the 4 there?
So we've got to fly or dungeon lower level that needs
No, because she picked to crush your enemies. I was going to expand upon it with a 4 and to use for
We are
necromantic
missing a die
experiment.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Isn't it the last one? No way. I just moved a 4 over.
Oh, you moved the 4 over? Okay, then
Yeah.
go for it. So to crush your enemies and use them for necromantic experiments. Like, God damn
Totally
it!
going on right on that.
Okay.
Because they ruined your life would be way too sympathetic. I can't have that.
Yeah. Okay. So David,
Mm-hmm.
need to fly or dungeon lower level. One of those needs expanding upon. Got Pool of Souls and Arcane Library for arcane or for dungeon lower level, and need to fly. We have with everybody else's treasure or once you've used up this town.
Pool of Souls sounds pretty cool.
I agree. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah.
All right,
This is
Cool.
fine.
That's
I'm like
guys.
this.
There's a definite theme here
I don't know what you're talking about.
that I can't say I'm entirely uncomfortable with, but it is kind of amazing how this worked out.
it just kind of fell into place.
Yep. So Matt,
The final die.
we
our
need to fly, and you need to pick how exactly.
I actually, literally using a spell or maybe a catapult appears to make comedic sense, but I gotta go with everybody else's treasure because I'm feeling skeezy today.
Makes sense. One of you is a coward.
Okay.
What's even better is we.
Oh
both
no!
met.
Wait, that's you and David. Never mind. Okay, my bad.
I need to think of a name for my halfling.
I already figured it out for my character. I was a coward during the war. I fled during the battle because I was busy collecting data on the dead for these
You're
dark
like a field
rituals.
necromancer.
Getting some practical experience with the recently deceased.
My name's Poppin.
I hate you already.
All right. Anybody have a name they've come up with for their person they want to use?
Ariki.
Okay. Boop.
Because that doesn't sound like a necromancer at all.
Why is your name Skull with like 14 L's? We just okay.
How do you spell 420?
Hmm.
How do you pronounce that, Chris?
Horden Baffle Flagdastrius.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
It's a family name. We're real proud of it. I'm gonna ask you to use the whole thing.
The Horden Battle?
Flagdastrius as well. His greatness, Horden Baffle Flagdastrius.
You're horde or horde and baffle. I'll use your full name if I'm pissed off at you.
Okay. All right.
There we are.
Shit,
Little
that's actually
Hester Ironnet.
okay. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Does somebody want to pull all the dice back into the middle pool for me? And David and Jonathan, you got any name ideas?
Good ones?
No, I'm trying to think. Is Hester Irongut a dwarf, or am I just being racist?
That's racist.
A little bit of both, actually.
Well, okay, I have a great grandfather that was, but like, mom had a thing. That's all it was. Grandmama.
And I mean, if we can't think of any at the moment, we can come up with some later. It's not a huge deal.
Oh no, I'll come up with something.
Okay. Well, what we will do real quick is take a brief water break and pee break while our two adventurers come up with rad names that are the best names ever, or else, and and then we'll get started. So
All right.
yeah, be right back.
You have any ideas for a name, John?
I was walking away. I'm pretty certain I'm
I'm
gonna go
looking through
with
some stuff.
Herc Zerable.
Excuse me?
What? What's wrong with Herc?
Herc. Okay, I just didn't understand the words that came out of your face. Jeez. Hold on. Okay. Oh, Jesus. We have some, like, pretentious-ass names, and I like it.
Everybody in this guild holds themselves in very high esteem for various reasons.
Exactly. Oh, that's not the right color.
I keep my name short because if anyone knows my true name,
Then they have power over
that
you.
yes.
All right. So we have all of our relationships filled out, and the way this goes now is for the initial scenes, basics. So when it is your turn, your character is in the spotlight. What you do is you choose to either establish a scene or resolve it. If you're establishing a scene, you create it, and what happens is you basically pick where it's happening, who's with you, that sort of thing. And at some point during the scene, everybody will vote whether they think the scene went well for your character or poorly. And then, based on majority vote, we resolve the scene in the appropriate manner. And since it is the first round, I believe you give the die to somebody else.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll just put like you could put a check or an X next to your plate when you want to vote, and we'll just count that like that. I guess works. Let's see. Okay, so I guess I will start, and it will be Hester and Hordenbaffel, maybe in the back of the inn. The Mantis Arms, it's relatively busy there. It's a little bit better traveled. We're going to be in the back room, discussing some plans to, get out of here with some money that we want to take more than our share of. Let's say.
Yeah, we think we've gotten about all we can out of this guild, and it's time to fly the roost, I think.
Exactly. Oh, do we have a guild name in mind? Has one sprung to mind for anybody?
I am a fan of H&H Incorporated, actually. Whose H&H it is for debates.
Are Hester and Herc the founding members? Or is just that coincidental? Oh shit, Hordenbaffle's in there too. Shit, yeah, I like it.
That's why
It's
it's so
H&H and
damn
we've got 3 of them. Yes, yes. Fuck, that was immediate. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful, David. Great.
So the barmaid walks away. She puts 2 big mugs on the table, and Hordenbaffle looks over and goes, "Yeah, so it's your turn to pay, right?"
That's funny. I paid the last 3 times in a row.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Look right here, and he pulls out this little ledger, and it's just complete chicken scratch, and goes, "I think I've paid the last 7. So, oh wait, idea. Let's just neither of us pay."
If we walk out and just make it look like it, you have a couple of those slugs left still, right?
Yeah. Just put those on the table. We thought they were worth something. It's totally fine.
Yeah, we totally found them down in the Monunki or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, anyway, I assume you know why we're here. We got a we hit a pretty big score last time we were down there. Me and Areki were down by the Pool of Souls, and we found some things. I know there was a book, and it's the book itself is creepy, so that's got to be worth some coin, right?
Yeah, I think Stavros was babbling on about it. It's got to be worth a pretty penny to the right person. Not in this dirt water town, but
No, but I mean, there's that wizard school. We can, I'm sure with, with some proper persuasion, they can find the money that they never spend on anything else.
we just go and we just swipe it out of here. We're out of town before anybody even wakes up, and nobody's the wiser.
Yeah. So yeah, at any point during this, if you think the scene's gonna should go well, then put a check mark, or just you could say check in chat, or if you think it's gonna go bad, just put an X in chat, and then once we have 3 votes one way or the other, then we'll go from there, and it's for Horton Baffle specifically.
Wait. So, what are the signs we choose again?
We should think of something better than an X.
I would just go yay or nay.
Yeah.
Honestly, just
Y or N. Yeah, Y or N. So I think there's supposed to be an eclipse or a parade or something coming up soon, right? We can encourage them to go there. We
they get them all liquored up.
Yeah.
Spill the beans on where the book is.
That time we can pay, but with their own coin, it'll be great.
Well, yeah, you can talk them out of anything. I know you. You can do this. You're smart. You're funny.
I'm the leader after all. So
yeah, you're totally the leader.
Right. I mean, I've told you guys, my uncle, he runs a whole adventuring company. It's.
And that's why you're the perfect one to do this.
Right. Nobody would suspect me.
Mm-hmm. Nobody at all.
So yeah, give me votes.
Jordan's like,
all right, great.
Oh wow.
So this is gonna end badly for me. So does Hester get up and leave before I do, and I actually get stuck with the bill?
Yeah, Hester's gonna drop the slugs on the table and just I'll talk to you later after I take care of a couple things.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna finish my drink and then scoot on out.
Yep, have fun.
Yeah, and so what's gonna happen is he's gonna be getting ready to leave, and the barmaid's gonna kind of grab him by his tiny wrist and say, "Not so fast, little man." And end of scene.
Yeah, no, Hester totally tipped her off on the way out the door. He's paying.
So
you have this bug lady.
Yeah. I can give this to anybody, so I'm going to give Jordan a black die for being such a naysayer. So if we're going clockwise, Jordan, do you want to establish a scene or resolve one where we decide what's going on and then you decide whether it goes well or poorly for your character?
I want to resolve.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I kind of want to see what Areki and Herc are looking to plot out at this point.
Yeah. I mean, there's that whole our justice kind of thing. So
yeah, I want them to establish what they're working
their
on.
deal is. Okay.
Yeah.
Would there be anybody else there? Would they be maybe trying to talk Stavros into getting in on the drinking the punch so they can get that tome easier?
I feel like that's what it would be. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys.
Am I allowed to make suggestions? even though I
Yeah.
picked
We just get
resolve?
final say.
Okay, Herc, maybe you and I are trying to convert people, and you.
Well, that definitely sounds like something we might be doing with Stavros.
Yeah, I mean, so the book is how you bound him, and because you didn't want to just be a henchman your whole life, sort of thing.
That's pretty good. So yeah, maybe y'all are in the.
So are you saying that he's the one that bound?
Maybe it wasn't
Maybe
by
he's
choice.
Trying to.
It's one of those things where you kind of touch the book together, and so you're now bound to it by fate, by a certain extent.
So maybe it's like the town square, and Areki and Herc are trying to like maybe recruit folks and Stavros at the same time.
I don't know. It feels more clandestine than that clandestine framework.
Okay.
Feels like they were like in another tavern across the way, like the Alabaster Sign or somewhere like
Yeah.
that.
Or maybe some like shadier tavern,
Yeah.
like
Like the back
the
of
Moonlit Skull or something like that. Like something just over the
Durkin
top,
Skull.
cheesy
There you go.
goth thing. There's actually like
Crowbar.
carved stone skulls that they use as like centerpieces on their
Braziers.
table. Yeah. So you guys are there trying to convert Stavros, I think. So y'all do that, and then Jordan, at some point, decide, the scene's about to wrap up, and you could decide whether it's going to go well or poorly for you.
Yep.
Okay,
So
so the
Stavros.
three of us are in a bar.
Yeah. So Stavros, this is Lady Erike. She knows many important things. I think she could help with that thing.
You mean like to get rid of it?
We can work something out.
See, she understands.
Well, go on. Tell me what do you think? What do you know about?
I probably look at him like kind of quizzically from like I totally have a hood.
Duh.
Duh. And I probably make some really like vague bullshitty guesses like you were in a war, weren't you?
How did you know I was in a war?
She
I can
has
see
the
it in your
gift.
eyes.
She has the gift.
Tell her, did you?
Tell her what?
That I was in a war.
I didn't tell her. She can see these things.
It's in the eyes.
Yeah, we're sitting like 3 or 5
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
away from her, whispering.
I know. I was like, why are we whispering?
It's Soda Voce of all things.
I'm probably like barely able to make it to the table from the seat. Like I probably have to stand up, and I'm trying like too hard to make it look casual.
It's your box that I carry around for you.
Yeah. My heart, get the seat. Come on. I'm
Of
just
course,
like
quick.
clapping my hands.
Booster seats.
It's shaped
got
like a
skull-
tombstone, though, here.
Yeah. See, I was thinking I just carry one around, but it's also shaped like a
It's
tombstone.
like, are like the barmaids dressed like slutty vampires. Too.
There's probably a market for that, just saying.
Yeah.
Look, Herc, I don't want to come off, seeming like an asshole, but do we know that she's talents?
You keep cutting out a little bit, David.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But no, she is totally legit. Like, you would not believe the stuff she can do. It is awesome. I think she's really it.
So you saw her stuff?
Oh yeah, all kinds of stuff. It was like amazing.
Did she?
Listen, we can't really discuss what he's seen, or else we'll have the law mages come in.
You're right. My mistake. I'm sorry.
Listen, all I need is just a favor in exchange for a favor. Then we can fix your problem.
Demonstration first.
Say that again.
I need a demonstration first. No, come with me. I'll show you.
Oh,
Okay.
for this one, Jonathan, she's
Oh, that's
gotta
right. She gets
decide.
to
Yeah.
decide.
Yeah.
So, Jordan, do you want this scene to end well and maybe you do a cool demonstration, or poorly and you fuck up?
Let's do a good demonstration because I want to see how this carries off,
Cool.
through.
Okay.
Cool.
So, what do you do?
Okay. So I was gonna take her like to a place where there was a dead body and get her to like do some,
Like some guy
magic
got
on it.
knifed in the back alley or something like that.
Oh, hold on. I look at the body, I don't go over it, and I tell you exactly how he died. And there's like this really obvious knife wound that someone took a knife, and they like chucked the knife in the distance, and I saw it.
So, I guess with a good ending, Stavros believes it.
Kirk puts his knife away.
Yeah. Kirk, go get it. Like someone could get hurt.
So, Jordan, who do you want to give this die to? It could be literally anybody except for yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to Kirk because he was good and carried that knife away. Oh shit! That was my free hand tool. Nothing to see here.
I fixed it. You're good. So, Jonathan, establish or resolve?
Trying to decide where we can go with this. Yeah, kind of want to break from the whole master thing.
Don't forget you could do like not preview flashback scenes or all kinds of stuff. You could jump forward and backwards in the timeline.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Do,
'cause we came out of the dungeon. And
Do
stuff,
David?
so-
Yeah, as I say, David, do you want to do? Actually, we have two options there: how we got involved in the tome, or how we got linked by a blood ritual. Do a flashback to that.
Are they not
Are
related?
they the same time, or are they separate instances?
Now the question is, does that make you family or does that make you romantically entwined?
Every time he gets a boner, I get a boner.
That is some special.
That's romantically entwined if I ever heard it.
When you guys were cursed, there was like a red thread bleeding.
He's sitting there like walking through the dungeon. He gets a boner. He looks down. and He goes, "Nice."
No, I don't know.
What we gotta do is somehow link in an old guy and get him to pay us for it. It'll be awesome.
Well, here, I guess.
God damn.
I guess here's the question: is the blood ritual thing? Was it? Did we like go along with it willingly, or was it like forced on us?
I think Herc at least went along with it willingly.
I
Okay.
thought it was power.
So do we want to play that out then? How like the
Yeah.
ritual went, or
Seems like a good plan to me. So it's Herc and Stavros doing a flashback to what specifically?
When we were linked by the blood ritual.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Third party to conduct the ritual? What do we think would be a good place to put in there? And do we have someone willing to step in here? All right, Chris, Matt.
I could. One of us can be an NPC. I'm sure somebody will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you need?
Well, do we want an evil priest? Do we want like some kind of medical?
Some sort of
Matt, I mean,
this blood mass.
Oh,
That's
I
what
can
jumps
do
to mind.
evil.
Because I can also see like some kind of experiment gone wrong from like a wizard or something like that.
What do they meet Father Killian and he does the blood joining to join them in the
Sound right?
in the bosom of the Menanke?
That sounds like, on the one hand, that's funny, but on the other hand, it doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't.
That's
sound
fair.
right.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
What if the blood is of someone who defiles the waters?
How about
Boner berries. Damn it, Jordan!
You may now touch your tips.
Now kiss.
Damn it.
Oh, oh, jeez.
Okay, so the blood ritual, was it willing, or did it just happen elsewhere? Like,
I think Kirk was a willing participant. I don't know what you want to say for Stravos.
Okay.
Stavos.
the blood ritual? Let's say that like it was willing with us, but like it required a sacrifice of
oh, okay,
somebody else that maybe wasn't willing to bind us together.
nice. Okay, so I guess we're gonna need now. Do we need like an attendant who does the ritual, and you guys are just like, the end points, or do you guys do the ritual and you just need the one sacrifice and not like a dark priest?
Was there a sixth party member that we lost in the dungeon?
Yes, lost. Holy shit. Did you find the book and then bind yourselves
I was
to
gonna
test
say.
it out and use another party member as fuel for the ritual?
Let's say this was a while ago.
Okay.
Flashbacks. I felt like it was going to be
Yep.
longer than just a couple days or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
this could have been
Yep.
like years ago if you want.
Depending on how far back you guys go.
Is this another company you guys were part of, and maybe this is why you had to leave? Or could this could be on the way to Argent Springs if you want, like before you guys even made it to town?
Nobody left the other guild.
It just ended.
let's establish how long ago it was, and then we'll let everything else just fall.
Okay.
How long ago do you think it was, Jonathan?
At least a few months, I want to say. Maybe like a year.
Okay.
You're back. In town, out of town.
I want to say out of town should be weird if people,
Yep.
said anything about it.
It's a year ago to this very day.
There you go. Yeah.
Your boner is extra strong on the anniversary. Wow. Okay. So outside of town, about a year ago. Who is the victim?
Oh God! Oh God! What am I doing here? Oh, guys, you gotta let me out.
No, it was a former guildmate, and whether it was intentional that we were giving them up or not is unclear. You know what I'm saying? We're like enacting a ritual from the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now the thing is whether they were willing or not. That's kind of the.
And whether we knew what was going to happen. I'm going to say Herc probably didn't, because he doesn't strike me as super bright.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand,
Oh
Stavros...
yeah, Stavros maybe was pressuring Herc into trying this out. Okay.
He was too chicken to do it himself, so
It's
Herc in another one.
So we've got this guy like tied down with his arms spread eagle.
This is weird.
All right.
Like, you guys said this was going to be a party. This doesn't seem like a party.
Oh no, don't worry.
Like,
We're just in the opening phases. It's always awkward. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? Like, should
It's
I?
really
Like,
amazing. All right, so look. See, this part's gonna hurt, but I'm gonna do it first, okay? And then I cut my palm, and I cut one of this guy's palms, and I put my hand together.
Ow!
See, that was fine. Neither one of us even really flinched.
Now go ahead, Herc, and then I sort of motion to Herc to cut his palm, and then cut the other guy's hand.
Jeez! Ow!
All right, and now we just need to recite this passage here.
Nick to Zanu. I think this is your part.
Guys,
Viratu, Nikto.
g- g- guys, I feel kind of funny.
God damn it, Jordan.
Just ow.
Okay,
Guys.
okay. Now, and then I'm looking at the guy. Okay, now you need to say.
Porfor Macaramus.
Yes, great. And then I slit his throat.
Okay,
Where do people-
David, is that going to end well or badly? I think you are the last one to vote on that.
Oh, has everybody else voted?
Basically, everybody but Jonathan gets to vote on it since he established it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got 3 yeses. So it ends. Is that the end of the scene, and you guys just feel more powerful, or what's the end result of that ritual, Jonathan?
I'm going to say that Herc is enhanced with the strength of the man's blood. And
Turgid.
Stavros
almost.
has been with his magical spiritual strength.
This wasn't just a magical penis licking ritual? I'm confused.
And it really works. You just have to give me 500 gold, and I will tell you the secret.
So you have like his physical strength, and I have like his mental aptitude.
Yep.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Cool.
So Jonathan, who gets the white die?
I'm going to say it feels weird giving it to David for successfully murdering the dude, but
You were totally a volunteer participant in this murder. You're an
Well-
accessory. That's the term.
you know, I don't hear any complaints, so I will give it to David.
Okay. So David, you are up. Would you like to establish or resolve?
I would like to take like 3 minutes to use the restroom
Sure, go for it.
first.
What?
Jesus.
Matt,
Combo
did you want to
murder.
go and we could jump back to David unless your scene involved David?
Unless David does a scene with me, my scene is. I probably want to have my scene involve him,
Okay.
just to kind of.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just gonna keep things rolling, but that's not a problem.
No, I totally understand.
I'm trying to think of what to do for my next one.
Cool things.
I feel like you should run into a recce and have a thing happen there. Especially because it is like, yeah. Because the way scenes go with the first act, you want to establish things with people and get stuff rolling with your relationships.
Yeah.
So.
I think mine's gonna have everybody in it.
Okay.
And
I will
be
be right
fun.
back.
Sure, go for it. I think it'll be us discovering the pool of souls, and then me trying to convince Areki to come back and like maybe souls or some weird like halfling thing
Do halfling not have souls?
maybe
That's what you're trying to
maybe
do.
the
is you're
popular
trying to
belief
get
is
souls.
halflings only have half a soul.
I mean, that's what
That
Dex
explains
said.
so much. Is halfling actually a derogatory term then?
That would just be hilarious where halflings are all searching for some way to manage to get a soul.
That's why we're all like necromancers and shit.
We found the well of the pool of souls, and we're like, jackpot.
It's our fountain of youth.
Our fountains of
Margarita,
being
live
real
forever.
people.
All right. Would somebody like to establish a scene for me?
Okay.
One is
Um,
to resolve. Okay.
Anybody? I don't remember.
Well, I mean, you guys. I was gonna say that you do have that need to crush your enemies
Oh man,
I
to use for
say
necromancy.
it's actually resolve. I say resolve, not establish. Because
yeah,
you're establishing it. And okay.
Right. Yeah.
Trying to keep the terminology straight.
all good, man.
So yeah, somebody create a scene for me.
Anybody have any ideas?
Yeah, there is that need to crush our enemies.
Yeah. I
Maybe
mean, you need to start working on that.
after you did the ritual and like you met up with Hester, you wanted to see if, I don't know, maybe it made you braver. Like, so you offer to go do something with Hester to like maybe it's sometime after that meeting with Arky and Herc and the ritual. So like you're feeling like, you know, you are a lot braver than you used to be back in the war
Are
or
we still
whatever.
in flashback time, or do we want to come back to present time? And
I think present time.
okay, so
I mean, we can also like skip ahead later and have something that's like, how did that get there?
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
we could do a flash forward, and it's like, okay, we're sitting in your room in the guild hall or in an inn somewhere, and there's a dead body, and I'm kind of sitting there looking at you expectantly.
Did you bring him something
Is that
like
is that the
dragging
establishing
mountain?
thing here?
I mean, does somebody else have a different idea that we could work with? Because I'm thinking if we want to do a flash forward, that's an excellent flash forward. I feel like.
Yeah, you guys practicing necromancy, and then you can have a further flash forward of you about to dump like hot oil through the roof of a church to kill everyone inside.
Wait, what? How many churches are there? Because all I can think of
Enough?
is Father Killian's
No,
church.
there are several churches. There are like a few different churches.
Well,
Like,
less now.
the Brotherhood of the Crucible is like the bargain basement of churches as far as Argent Springs goes, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, so I mean that seems like a good scene to me. So it would be Hester and Stavros at the inn, or not the inn, the guild hall, was it?
Yeah, do we have a guild hall? I mean, do we want to do that? Or do
H
we
and
just-
H. We don't not have a guild hall, sir.
That's true.
We
we're
are
not,
prestigious. I think I know where our nameless company is going to get their guild hall from.
Bunch of guildless hacks.
Don't mind the bloodstains.
Why does it look like somebody was clawing at the doors from the inside?
One owner, gently used.
And just like all of the doors on the inside, not like the main door. Every room.
Are the bloodstains still
All right,
there, like
so-
present day?
Yeah,
So
so
go ahead and
blood.
Lux?
start it off here. So
Okay. So Hester is got whump. Okay, you asked for it. Here it is. So get to work.
what is it?
He's literally just dumped a corpse on your bed.
Oh, okay. So I get out. I've got a pouch with some stuff in it, and I like sprinkle some herbs on him. What's up? Ed murdered him.
You cut out there for a moment.
Okay, so I pulled some herbs out of a pouch and did a little ritual, and the corpse sits up and shouts the name of the person who murdered him.
cool as
Hester
shit.
Iron Guts! That's not what we needed to do.
Well, you should have been more specific.
You asked for me to bring you a body so you could do some work on it. I thought it would be something useful, so we could get like a troop to walk into battle. You're supposed to know how to do this.
Him back, right? But he only is going to be as skilled as he was in life.
So, how do you make it better then?
All right. Well, that's going to require a little more work. We're going to need to try and delve deeper in and try and find a source of power. And then we need to use very specific rituals. But then we should be able to bind this excess power drawn from the earth, and then it will imbue them with the strength of this magic from, wherever. I don't know, the Fey realms or something, whatever. The elves have more magic than they know what to do with. Anyway.
Dicks. Anyways.
Yeah, anyway. So what we'll have is super powered kill.
Okay, so if we find the source of power, we can infuse more into them, and then they'll be actually, skilled enough to send into a fight.
Right. And the great thing is, they'll listen to you. They have to obey.
Okay. So, how long do we have to do this before the Festival of Souls? Sorry.
Yeah, it cut out again.
Festival of Souls.
Yeah.
That's cutting it tight, man. That's only the way. I mean, we might be able to get together a small company, but 5, 10 people maybe. I don't know. You need to find some candidates. Let's call them candidates.
Yeah, sure, candidates, whatever. Look, if you can find a thing to make this work, we can do that, and that'll be proof of concept. And we can ride back to the kingdom of Ardenoth, and they'll have to take us back.
Take you back.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I mean, I don't know if you... I'm not from the kingdom. I was part of a town that was captured and then turned into indentured servants.
Yeah, but if you come back and you have this magic at your beck and call, then they'll have to provide you, remunerate you for your services, and maybe even help you restore your village. Like, we're working on a thing here, in case you didn't understand.
All right. Well, I'll try and figure out the place of power. You go check your guild roster and come up with some ideas of people who we can use for this plan. I've got some contacts. I'll talk to some people.
I'll work that through and come back with a list of candidates for this new training.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
And I hold my hand out to shake.
He'll shake, a little firmer than he's used to. He's used to the slack grip of death. So.
Nice.
And then he'll head on out to put together a fake list of candidates.
All right. So did we decide whether that was going to go well or poorly?
David chose to resolve it.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Did that go well or poorly for you?
Let's say it went well.
Okay. So that means you got a...
So Hester will come up with he'll come up with a list of some people that he doesn't really give a shit about.
It's probably a long list.
Yeah.
But people he doesn't care about, but also might be somewhat competent.
Oh yeah, that's a much shorter list, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right. And then I was gonna go talk to Herc, because Herc's in a different adventuring company, to see if there's some people he can get.
I thought that we were all in the same adventuring company.
I think so, yeah.
maybe.
Okay, that's fine. All right, my scene. Do I want to establish a resolve?
Maybe I have Herc like vetting.
He could just be like trying to recruit people from other guilds, essentially. That could be a thing. But yeah. Well, that actually is good because that took care of this. Like, gave me a scene to work with you on. What do? Somebody give me something. I'm blanking on what I need. What I'll do at the moment.
This is with you and Hordenbaffle?
So do I?
Or is it?
Oh, you have
Do
to
I
hand
take
out. You have to hand out that white die to somebody, David.
Oh, I have to hand that out
Yeah.
to somebody.
Scene
Yup.
or the first act, you hand out the die. The second act, you keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So after we get to the twist or the tilt, that's what it's called.
Tilt.
After the tilts are decided, then you keep the die that are given to you.
Yeah.
I'll give the die out to Herc.
Okay.
Nice.
So Matt, you said you wanted us to establish for you.
Yes, please. 'Cause
With who?
We get to pick that too, I think.
Yeah. I'm saying, give me a scene. Give me something to work with.
I get some of that.
Yeah.
Hordenbaffle confronts you about you leaving him with the bell.
Is this in the guild hall with everybody else around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll
That's big a
for
scene.
that extra drama. Maybe Hordenbaffle like calls on Arky because like they're both halflings. It's like assuming that they gotta stay together, sort of thing.
Yeah. And I'm sure Herc comes along because of, Areki's called.
No, what I
Right.
was saying is that Hordenbaffle and Eriki are basically bitching about Hester, and he comes in like a little bit after the beginning.
Yeah.
He just
Oh,
with a tab.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm probably like, I probably am not part of this conversation of my own choice. Like, maybe after I leave the guild hall and I got cornered.
Like you were sitting there having a coffee, and then Hordenbaffle comes in all roughed up. You know what that fucker Hester did?
I like this a lot. So maybe it's at the guild hall, and like we're in the kitchen, and everybody's just kind of eating whatever slop somebody threw together, and I basically conversation jump into whatever the three of you were talking about. I'm like, you know what that son of a bitch did? He threw down fake money at the bar, and he left me with the tab.
Which son of a bitch?
The only son of a bitch that's not in the room right now. That's why I'm calling him a son of a bitch. He's taller than me, and I mean, he look, I'm the leader,
there's
and
like
people need to
people
accept
looking
that.
at you. There's like 8 people looking at you right now.
Yeah. I'm probably like pouring wine into my goblet. It's like this. It's like okay,
no.
It's gonna be one of those days again.
Let me.
Listen, Hordenbaffle, everyone here is taller than us, okay? You gotta be more specific.
That's
I mean,
bullshit
like,
too. Hester, he's a real son of a bitch, and if he was here, I'd get a stool, and I'd stand on it, and then, I'd probably get a couple stools, and stack them, and then kind of climb on that, and then I'd look him in the eye, and I'd call him a son of a bitch to his face, and then I guess, like, probably everybody stops and, like, looks over my shoulder. He's behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
a
little
little
guy.
bit.
And he just like scoops him up by the scruff of his shirt. So, you had something to say to me, did you?
Let me down, you piece of shit. You owe me, like, 4 coins.
Hey, you said you were going to pay for that bill.
No. No. You... We had an agreement that neither of us would pay for that bill, and...
He's holding him up to his ear as he's trying to get that.
She says that you told her that I wasn't going to pay the bill, but that I was supposed to. They made me wash dishes for like 2 hours. And like my feet are just kicking frantically, trying to like hit you in the chest.
I'm like crashing. I gotta.
I'm a leader
All right.
of great renown, and I run an adventuring company, and I had to wash dishes.
Yeah. As a leader, you shouldn't have to wash dishes, Hornbaffle. I am terribly sorry for that. I am absolutely sorry. And he'll reach into a pouch and he pulls out a couple of gold. Here, this is me paying you back. Like the guy, that's the kind of guy I am. Now, everybody, we all want to make sure we make our bones, we pay our bills, and there's no need for, back talking or infighting. We're all one big happy guild. Is that right? Right.
He's gonna try to hop up and like grab the coins out of your hand. I half expected like a gut punch right there, like just holding him and being like, "We don't talk back."
Think he thought about it very, very briefly, but he's like, everybody's here. I gotta look good. I gotta make nice. I gotta make Hornbaffle think I'm still with him on this whole thing. And it doesn't do if I'm like beating him up in front of the guild. Like it makes him look even worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, he lets him snatch the gold out. So we're gonna take care of things. Now I'm setting up a new training class for people who need to, learn how to defend themselves or want to get better at that sort of thing. I can teach some of the tricks I learned working with Ardenov. So, and he just kind of tacks in the notice he had in his free hand. Just so, if anybody wants to, work that out, and we're all one big happy guild. Is that right? Right.
He counts the coins and he goes, "I'm good for now."
What else do you say, Hornbaffle? And like Araki's like kind of like crossing her arms, one leg over the other, looking at him all expectantly.
I don't know, Mom. What do I say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then he leaves.
Go get him.
Okay, so just to be clear, the dude who literally wants to murder people to turn them into undead servants is like the lesser asshole.
Oh yeah.
So, Matt, since we established, how does this scene end up for Hester?
I mean, it makes Hester look like the bigger man, no pun intended.
Fuck you.
It basically ingratiates it. It's like, yeah, I might have tricked Hornbaffle a little bit, but he's a bit full of himself. He's kind of establishing, I am the one who's in charge.
Yeah.
The whole Grace thing. So I feel like this is a pretty successful scene for him, unless people think to the contrary.
No, I can dig it. That seems good. So, who are you giving the white die to?
Chris, I'm going to give you this white die because you've been excellent as Hornbaffle so far.
Oh, thanks. I like being a piece of shit sometimes.
He took his halfling down a notch, so now he's a quarterling.
Taking the piss out of the
I don't know if it went that
like,
far.
man.
Maybe it's the 3/16.
All right, speaking of, it's your turn, big man.
All right.
Cut him one side.
I was originally gonna establish, but I think I'd like to resolve. I want to see what you guys come up with for my asshole halfling, my half-assling.
Half-ass.
All right, I got something for you.
What you got?
This is deep in the Menanke,
Okay.
and you've got 3 of your adventuring company, because they're humans, so they're bigger.
Yep.
And they've got a glassy-eyed look in their eyes, and they're very pale. And you can tell they're pale because they've been drained of blood from wounds that have been established to them. But they're still standing up. And this is a flash forward, if it wasn't established already.
Oh, good. So who all is in this scene? Is it me and like everybody else, or?
I don't don't know.
How
Is
about
anybody else there? Did you get separated from everybody?
Oh shit. Maybe. That's really up to
Or
you
did
guys.
did you get left to die?
how about you? I feel like it's like I got tracked down by these guys, but
Well, I mean, it could be a little bit of both. It could be he got split up and just he got left behind, and so these things caught up with them.
Mm. So we're way down in the Monarchy, and there's these weird. I mean, I'm not gonna call them zombies, but they're basically zombies,
Mhm.
and it's just me there. Okay.
Cerebellum.
oh no, that's like the creepy thing is like they're like sorry, boss. Oh,
Oh, we're going for
Oh,
Return of the
no.
Living Dead.
Oh no. So okay, so my main question is, are they any of like these other four main characters, or are they just other people that I might have met before that somehow are zombied?
they're just a bunch of fucking randos.
Okay, cool.
I think they're goons essentially.
All right. So you guys can jump
Yeah.
in as randos 1
yourself
through
out.
4, I guess. And I think my goal is to get out of here unscathed, so we can base the good and bad end off of that. So I guess if somebody wants to start it off, I'll play off of that.
As one guy comes up and tries to grab you ineffectually because you're short.
No, no. Why? Stop it. Look, it's me. I am the leader. You will listen to me. Sit down.
One of them
Order.
like sits like a dog.
Whoa.
The other one like trips completely.
God, you're dumb. You're worse than those last assholes I ran with. Let me tell you about them. It's not the time, it's not the place, and I don't think you can understand things. Okay, okay, you, the tall one. Okay, that doesn't help. The one with the blue shirt, punch the one in the red shirt.
My zombie probably accidentally like only catches some of that and like tries to punch you.
He looks down at his shirt and goes, shit, shit, shit. Nope, nope.
Punches a chunk out of the wall.
So like tripped in front, takes his foot. I don't know if like she would even hit him.
Okay, okay. This, I think this'll be great. Do you remember Hester?
Orders.
Boss.
Follow me. And he heads off down this pathway, which, as the camera pulls out, shows that it is a dead end, and those things are slowly creeping up on him. So I'm going to take a black die for that. And Matt doesn't have a die yet, so Matt gets a die.
Oh,
Oh,
Jordan, your turn.
Oh my god. Okay.
And just remember, it could be like a real quick scene, a long scene, and however you want to do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a flashback with Archie and Hordenbaffle at the Pool of Souls, maybe a couple months before present day.
Okay, did we like just discover it, or have we known about it
Yeah.
for a while?
You and I are from maybe a similar region before we came to Argent Springs, and one of our distant relations, because you and I are probably like very, very distantly
48
related.
times removed cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I don't have her just
no, you
kill
practically
you.
live next door by halfling standards.
Pretty much.
Maybe someone from our original region came to Minaki and wrote about it, and then they came back.
Okay.
So we're looking for maybe something to bring back home someday.
I like it. Okay, so Looking at the map, hold the torch closer. Not not too close because it's a map. It looks like it should be right around this corner. Do you wanna go first in case there's any not that there would be traps on a pool of souls or anything. Do you want to go first, ladies first?
No, it's you're the leader, Hard and Baffle.
Right, and as leader, I insist that you go first.
No, and I probably like snatch the map out of his hands, and am I stronger than you?
Probably.
Okay, so I probably end up pushing him, and if there's anything here, us talking will probably scare away any potential zombies. So you go on ahead. You're already very
Zombies?
talkative, and
So you said zombies. Can I have the torch? Just give me the torch, please.
fine. Here you go.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, let's go right around this corner. Oh,
What is it?
it's, and he just kind of looks stupefied and starts walking forward. And like when you go into this room, I imagine it like just this huge underground body of water almost, except it's got different colors swirling in it and like crystals above that are twinkling in light that isn't there. And he's like, "This is wow, this is pretty.
Yes.
Are we
I'm
fair enough
probably
apart
already
to
thinking.
be kissing cousins, or is that? Am I misreading this whole situation?"
Hard and Baffle, stop talking. And I'm probably just looking at the crystals. Like I don't even really take his conversation seriously. Like it's probably not the first time he's asked.
Probably not. No.
No respect.
And then it's like I'm thinking about potential rituals or things that I could do, like to change the town.
Think of how much money we could make off of this.
You're thinking too small, Hard and Baffle.
No, like a lot of money, like a large amount.
And I probably actually look away from the crystals at this point, and I give him like this really shitty, skeptical look. It's like, you're still thinking too small, and I probably have like some really shitty derogatory nickname for him because like he's probably more self-conscious about the height difference than Arky is.
Mm-hmm.
Can I hear some nickname suggestions? Like I'm trying to think. Maybe he's kind of like
Horse on half height.
Whoa.
Kneecap.
Half a bundle.
Andrew says Shorty Horty, and also I hope Horde and Baffle is the sole survivor.
Kind of is the butt monkey of the party right now.
Shorty Horty works. Short and Baffle.
yeah.
I don't know.
Shorty
Shorty
Half a bundle.
Shorty Horty's got my vote.
Yeah, Shorty Horty flows better, I think.
Shorty Horty, you're thinking too small again. And I'm
swear-
like,
As your leader, I've asked you several times to stop.
I probably
calling me
smack him with
Shorty
the
Horty.
rolled up map just to get him to shut up.
This is
And
very
I'm probably
demeaning.
walk
I'm helping you with this personal quest of yours. I didn't get anything out of it. Didn't even get a hug or anything out of it. Not even a date and this bullshit. He's gonna say, "Hey, hold this," and he's gonna tie a rope off to himself and get like 2 water skins and try to get you to help lower him into the pool so he can scoop up some souls.
Yeah, okay, sure. I probably do it with. I'm probably even considering letting go, like accidentally.
Okay. Well, since did you establish or did we establish? You did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
established.
So we decide
and
how
you
this
guys get
goes
turned
for
off.
you.
Okay.
We need to use more black dice. I'm gonna say bad.
I'm sure you're not biased.
No, I wanted to go good now because I wanted to go absolutely shitty after the tilts.
No, that's fine. Shit. Jonathan, yay or nay? Okay, so Jordan, roll a d2, and if it's a 1, it's good. If it's a 2, it's bad.
Oh, we don't want to have Andrew be the tiebreaker.
Nope.
Good.
Okay, so you get a
Yeah.
white die. Who would you like to give it to?
I want to give it to Hester.
Okay.
Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me by doing this.
I know this hurts you. So, do you let him plop in?
No, I probably tell him as I'm pulling him up that I was considering it because he was being an annoying little shit. And I probably put a lot of emphasis on annoying little shit.
Yeah. Look, these water skins are screaming into my head, so you carry them. And he gives you probably 2 almost priceless bottles of soul.
Yep.
Soul skins?
Again, he thinks way too small on this stuff.
He just goes, made her do it, and then he walks off.
I'm probably laughing in a way that echoes in the crystal hall, like as I'm following after him.
You hear from another corner,
Maniacal
"Stop! It's
halfling
creepy."
Jordan, what is your maniacal halfling laughter?
I can't do that. Like, I cannot purposely do my crazy lady laugh. They just happen.
I'm glad that they exist, though.
Well, it normally sounds like I'm actually crying while laughing.
Oh, that's a little sad.
That's even better, actually.
No, it's like when you were describing the drug cookie
Mm-hmm.
in Blades in the Dark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was
okay.
a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we've got 3 scenes still at tilt. So, Jonathan, what's up, buddy?
I think I'm gonna ask you guys to establish.
Okay. Has Herc done a scene with Hester yet?
I don't think so. I haven't done with Hester or Horton Buffalo.
Not
Sure.
directly, no. It's one of those things. Okay, so why would Herc be directly interacting with us? How does that play towards his relationships or needs?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'd be looking for there.
Well, I guess the main question is, what is your justice that you guys are trying to impose? Because
Yeah,
an undead army could possibly be a way of imposing your justice.
Oh, I think so.
You want to do a scene about that?
Ooh, okay, so maybe I got kicked out of the Sapphire Council. Like, maybe they're not fans of necromancy. Well, no. Okay,
But why
maybe
though?
they're-
Name 4 reasons. You can't.
Hmm. I'm trying to think. What does Herc think our justice is? Like, he and I could have like different versions of that.
Well, I think clearly it is everyone being under our glorious rule.
Yeah.
More specifically, your glorious rule, but you know,
What he
That's
really
a
means is
special
his
place
glorious
for
rule.
Did Areki send Herc to talk to Hester because she believes that the task of recruiting people is beneath her?
Probably. I hate people. They're really annoying. They talk too much.
He's just a meathead. Ugh.
Oh, but she's such a good face. You see her and they just can't help but join up.
That's true. I think an Areki, Herc, and Hester scene might be pretty good if there's another possible recruitment. I'm seeing by the end, everybody is in on multiple schemes except for Hordenbaffle, who thinks that he's just going to steal money shortly before he gets his throat slit.
I don't even know which scheme Hester's actually going to go through on at this point. Like, is he just gonna sell everybody out?
That's, how much do you see me as an enemy?
I don't know. I don't know if he sees you as a threat.
That's fair.
a handy tool.
Yeah, I think that would be my vote. Would be Herc, Areki, and Hester. Maybe like after Hordenbaffle storms out with the money, there could be an attempted recruitment or something for grand schemes.
Maybe we know that
Well, because
Maybe
there is the connection with Stavros.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. I was gonna say, so maybe we know that Stavros and Hester are already kind of a relationship,
Yeah.
and Herc and Stavros already did something, so we're
Yeah.
just trying to
It's like a
include other
referral
people
plan.
in
You're
the
trying to
fold.
expand your circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like anything.
I would probably bring. When is this taking place? Generally.
It wasn't set. I was just thinking it could be like right after.
No, I
yeah.
have an idea. Depending.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Well, what's your idea?
What's your idea?
I'm probably going to bring. I'm probably going to bring the souls that.
Oh God.
Oh, like, yeah, that probably happened. Like, the thing with Hester and Hordenbaffle probably happened after you guys got those souls.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
think I
you've
think
been
the
sitting
soul
on
thing
this-
was a few months ago, right? So I
I was
mean,
gonna say, you've been sitting on those for like
Yeah.
a while now. If you haven't been actively experimenting,
those are aged souls.
Yeah.
fine.
That
In
is
an
it.
oak cask.
You could really let the tannins breathe on those things, and whoo boy.
So okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
So-
scene. I'll be right back. I'm
So
gonna get some water.
where do we want this to be?
Not
do we-
the guild hall because Hardenbaffle could barge in.
Do we want to have it happen at the Durkin Skull?
Yeah, I think so. Or
Or is there another?
maybe there's somewhere where you have to climb up to get to it, and like I just have Herc help me up, but like Hardenbaffle has no one that would willingly help him up, and he's too proud to ask.
Oh, you know where it is? It's the roof of the guild hall.
Oh my god! Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is there a little sign? No Hordenbaffles allowed.
You must
No,
be
no
this
Horden,
tall to
no
come
Horden
in.
Baffle, because that would imply have one.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, no halflings allowed. Just
Yeah.
one's
Well.
allowed.
Oh, yeah, there we
No,
go.
what if the doorknob's just like 6 inches out of reach?
It's got a latch. You're like 5 foot tall.
I'm just imagining, so like we leave the room and we find that Hordenbaffle is like in the middle of trying to pile a bunch of shit to reach the doorknob.
that'll
I was
that'll
gonna
be
say,
the
like, we're
aftermath.
walking along.
Like, we'll tell Chris about that as he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
along,
let's go.
going there with him following behind us and us just closing the door behind us.
Okay, so so we head to the roof access. So your
Yeah,
guys'
yeah.
goal is to essentially recruit Hester into whatever crazy necromancy ridiculousness you want to do.
I think so. I mean, would you have given any indication that you would be cool with that? Like,
You might have seen Hester dragging like a couple suspiciously shaped bags.
Body.
If you're up in the right time of nights.
Well, and Herc might just have an idea through his relationship with Stavros. There,
Yeah,
he can feel something that you're involved in that.
Like, you look at Hester and you just know he's got.
Yeah. So,
So
thanks for coming up here with us.
yeah, well, I mean, I can't refuse a free drink. He takes a pull from the skin that was preferred.
no, don't. Look at her, like, get go hold on to it until like.
This is really strong stuff. You save that for later. Here, you can have some of my flask.
These are the top shelf spirits.
Oh.
I call him the spirit whisperer again.
So,
Takes a pull.
What if he like goes to drink out of it and he gets like a Ghostbusters blast, like the librarian at the start of Ghostbusters, you know, where like his hair just blows back and there's this flash of purple light, and he puts the cork back on.
Yeah, he does. He's got this wide-eye hair blown back. That is some really strong stuff.
Don't open that here again. Like the law mages. Okay, I just wanted to show it to you. Just keep it cool
What?
and we'll talk about it.
What did you find down there?
Listen, we've seen what you've been doing, and I mean, I think people might be a bit concerned about that. However, I think our interests align.
I
What do you
mean,
mean?
I
How
have
do they
no
align?
idea.
I didn't.
I have
That
no
could
idea.
be anybody in the Treasury. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Really think we care about that? No, we're talking about the direction of the guild and its end goal. You know.
The direction of the guild and its and
Yeah, we know you've been doing good job working there, keeping Horde and Bethel in check. We appreciate it.
oh, you know, you
I
find the guy with the
especially-
coin. He thinks he things.
But there's larger matters at play here. Lady Eriki here has a line on something bigger.
Okay. Yeah, and what do you propose we do with the something bigger?
Well,
Oh.
first we wanted to get a feel for how willing you might be to come on board with us.
Well, the way I see it, if there's easy coin to be made, I'm a fan of it.
It's not all about coin. You have to think bigger.
I'm
What?
nodding in agreement.
What's bigger than being able to buy your way into the life of luxury?
What do you need to buy it for if you people just do what you say?
Yeah, there is
So at this
that.
point, because we seem to be at a crux point, I'm going to say that it goes badly
Yeah, maybe.
because it sounds more interesting to me.
Yeah.
A little bit. Look,
I mean, that could
I'm-
even be just us being overheard by someone else.
no. Horde and Baffle finally breaks in. He's not up enough stuff.
We decided we were behind a door with a latch about 5 feet up.
Yeah. Horde and Baffle couldn't quite get to it without stacking a couple things up to get to the roof access.
You see a hook draping over, like through the top of the doorway, and it catches it. Hey guys, the door looks like it locked randomly. What are y'all doing in here?
No. See, the thing is, the door opens inward,
Yeah.
so you can stack up stuff to get to the door, but then it's hard to open anyway.
It kind of falls down, you end up all spilled.
It's like thump, skirt, as he's pulling the stools out of the way.
So, okay. So, I feel like Horde and Baffle comes in right at the worst time, right as it looks like Hester's, saying something about this deal.
Mhm.
Like he's about to spill the beans or something, I don't know.
Yeah, we totally did it in secret because he would probably tell anyone in town who was listening,
So,
willingly or otherwise.
Hey, that looks
look,
like one
guys,
of my water skins.
I'm incredibly flattered, and your souls seem really, really nice. However,
Souls?
Spirits. He meant spirits.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just. Reki's holding one of those water skins that looks sort of like mine. And,
That's my water skin.
No, it's got my
That's my
initials
water
on it.
skin.
I paid you back for those, Horde and Baffle.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, it's still got my initials on it, so I could tell which one it is.
that's what that
I
is.
said it was my water skin.
Right, but my name doesn't have an X in it, but it does have an F, and there's an F on there.
That looks like an X to me.
Halflings are very particular about their penmanship and their needlepoint. Look, come with me,
Most of
and
us
I'll show you
anyway.
all some of the needlepoint projects that I've made, and I can tell you when I made them and the stories behind them, and then you guys can tell me why you're taking shots out of a thing that's full of ghosts.
Yeah, you
But
guys,
he didn't know
you
what,
guys
it, what was
go
in
with
it.
Horde and Baffle and see his cross stitching. And we'll catch up.
I'm probably gonna grab like another bottle of wine from like the kitchen. Cause there's gonna be more screaming if I don't go than if I do go.
There's just the camera pans, and there's like 3 bottles left on the rack, and like 100 of them in a pile, Empty.
97. Come on.
There you go.
Our form should be observed.
So who are you giving the frowny die to?
We'll give it to my mistress,
Mm.
as is totally appropriate for a loyal henchman.
Yep.
Splendid.
All right, so we have 2 scenes left. Next up is David.
Okay. I'm going to establish a scene,
Excellent.
Gordon Baffle, about how he can get an immortal army of loyal soldiers.
But why would I need one? I already have that.
Because, and I'll be saying to you, okay, so you see that you're in charge of the guild. You're the H, the first H in H&H
Well,
Incorporated.
yeah, obviously. Wait, where is this taking place?
Let's say this is in your quarters
Okay.
as Hester's quarters, but you think it's more impressive because you're halfling, so you don't need bigger quarters to begin
Exactly.
And Hester's out right now, so it's okay.
Also, take 1 XP for triggering my flag. Continue.
So wants to take over,
What?
and he thinks that the best way to do it is just to turn everybody against you because you're a halfling.
I've been fighting against that all my life, you know? I have
People-
half of mine to
people
get a
have-
stool and 2 stools and kick him in the dick.
She gets stilts.
I don't know what it's like to be in your position, but I've had to face discrimination for where I come from.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But here's the thing: is I've got access to some special rituals. If you can gather some loyal members of the guild
Uh-huh.
to this place that you found, we can create
Oh.
more skilled who can't be stopped, and we can ensure that you stay on top.
Okay, so just a few questions. So first off, we've got there's only like 8 of us in this guild, and most of them are usually out on missions. Can we get can I get other people? We have a family
sure,
reunion
yeah,
coming
totally.
up, and I can just kind of get all of them to come along.
That would be great. I mean, that's the perfect thing. Is it doesn't matter if they're a member of the guild or not, because we can make them a member of the guild anytime, right? You're the leader.
I'm
You
the
can get them
leader.
in.
I can just like deputize people, but whatever. Induct.
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
induction people with my
Totally.
leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Okay. No. This sounds like a great idea. I'm on board. Do you need anything from me aside from spreading the word, or is that everything?
Well, we just need to make sure that we get them together and we go into the Menanke and get to this this well you found before the Festival of Souls.
Okay, I mean it's a really pretty place, and halflings are really into this, like all the mystical stuff. It's pretty big in my family, so I mean this is a pretty cool place, and yeah, I think they'd really be up for like an excursion, and be honorary members of the guild and stuff. I think they'd really like it.
Awesome, great. Well, I'm glad I could help you out, boss.
The best subordinate is the one who predicts a need before the boss knows it. So, after all this is done, just you might be assistant to the co-owner or something. you'll be up there like vice assistant to the co-owner. It'll be something prestigious.
Hey, whatever you say.
All right, roll me a D2 since we're tied. 1 is good,
I
2 is
can't-
bad.
I imagine that Arky probably told Hardmathel if he told anyone
shit.
about the pool of souls, that she'd probably like have her kick his ass.
Okay, so
Probably your family is smarter than you are.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fucking come.
yeah, so I get like I get my my severely inebriated uncle, and like I get Grandpa, who is like 3/4. He's a halfling who's 3/4 blind, and has like 1 arm.
You get like you get your uncle Devonshire
There you go.
and your uncle Chadwick
Yep.
or
Yeah.
Sorry, I already said your uncle. But
That's fine. Okay, so what are we going to do? Oh, so you got a bad die.
so it
Who are
says
you going to
black
give?
food bad
Yes.
die. I gotta hand out to somebody.
Yes.
Yup.
I'll balance you out.
Oh, you
Yes.
bastard. That's great.
Balancing out is good, isn't it?
Not
I
at
forget.
all.
No,
You want
balancing is terrible.
to shoot for the highest number possible to get the best outcome. So,
Oh,
like,
No.
0 is cataclysm befalls you and everyone around you usually.
Oh, okay. Well,
why-
then in that
Too late.
case,
Double stay.
No.
You give me all
The die is
time.
cast.
Okay.
You took your finger off the piece. All right, Matt, you get the last scene of the
Yeah.
first round.
Okay. I think I'm gonna establish. I think we're gonna be all in the Mantis Arms,
Okay.
and it's the Festival of Souls,
Mm.
and we're drinking to the success of the guild. And I think, oh gosh, like I think Hester's goal at this point is what he said to Hortomathel. He's going to try and get Stavros to spill about the tome
Nice. Okay.
and pick that up.
Okay.
Okay. So
I like it.
yeah.
So we're
So
all
we
there.
take it away. We're at the Mantis Arms. The drinks are flowing very, very freely, which does happen sometimes. But Hester's been paying for the last few rounds. Everybody drink. This is going to be a great festival, a great year for H&H. We are going to make so much money clearing out Menanke. I am wowed by everybody's commitment to making this guild a success.
Arky totally like raises her glass.
It's gonna be huge. We're gonna make Argent Springs great again. I brought my uncle here and my cousin. They're some of the best people I know. I don't know if you've met them. They got nothing but good things to say about us and about me specifically. You know how capable I am as a leader and that sort of. You could talk to him about it later. And next round's on Hester. And then
Yeah!
We look over and like your cousin is pissing in the corner.
like he hasn't pulled his pants down and he's not
Yep,
by a plant.
yep.
He is standing up. He's standing in the corner facing us and just pissing his pants.
With his glass tongue.
Throws a
That's
couple
not from my
points
side of the family. Like,
to the bartender. He sidles up and Stavros, how's it going?
Hey.
Enjoy.
Hi.
Enjoying yourself tonight?
Yes. Very, very generous of you.
Things are going well on the project, on your projects.
Very well.
Excellent. So you found that thing you were looking for, right?
Remind me which thing?
You know that.
And I'm leaning in conspiratorially.
Yeah. You know the thing you were gonna use to focus the other things.
Oh yeah. Can you believe it? Hornbaffle knows where it is.
Hornbaffle knows where it is. Really? I thought you had that thing though.
Oh no. I got the thing, but I need the other thing to make the thing go really good.
Right. So we don't lose it. Where's the
Right.
first-
We won't. We got it. It's fine. It's fine. It's great. It's good. We got it.
Yeah. Where is it? Just because I'm like losing my mind here, man.
And like, I've got my hand like in my way out with a map, and then I catch myself. I should show you later, otherwise he might get suspicious. Then I tuck it back in.
Okay. We'll do it later. Just like have a few more drinks and then we'll handle it. Got it?
Mm.
Like that's yeah, that's great, man. It's really great. Slap you across the back.
I think Hordenbaffle's uncle probably came up and has been trying to talk to Herc, like he's standing on the table so you could be eye level with him. He's like, I tell you, my nephew, he's a real competent fella. He's probably the best leader you're ever gonna find. And once he settles down with that other halfling lady over there, it's gonna be great. He told me that they've been together for months now. We're all really happy for him. Have you heard anything about when the wedding is? He's I'm in the air now. And okay, bye.
Which uncle is this?
The one with like one arm. This is Uncle Schnozworth.
Uncle Schnozworth.
Okay.
He's very nosy.
So, Schnozworth.
Gosh, Hester, Horden, buddy, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. It's kind of weird when your family meets your coworkers, your subordinates. It's weird when that happens.
Yeah, don't you have the skills to pull it off, my friend? You're gonna do just fine. So, I'm hearing that you know something that I don't know.
If I were to begin listing the things that I know that you don't know, we would be here until you ran out of money to buy drinks.
Oh, I'm so certain. Just make sure you aren't holding out on me when it's time for us to go, right?
Look, we gotta make a quick stop over to a place I found that's full of ghosts and crystals. And he gives like a wink, and he goes, I'll give you more info later, but it is definitely on the 12th floor of the Menanke. It's in you go down the passageway, and you head north a little, but I'll tell you about that later. Wink.
How loud is he?
If he's anything like me, when he gets intoxicated, he has no ability to control the volume of his voice.
If it wasn't the fact that we're in the middle of a rowdy bar,
Yeah.
it'd probably be super heard. But
Yeah.
as it is, you'd have to be listening to him, I would think.
He's like, so you just need to steal all of the things that everybody here owns, and then we will make our escape with weird ghost water as well.
Yeah, that'll work out real nice.
Yeah.
Great, Horden. That's why you're the boss.
Yeah, there's lots of reasons I'm the boss, but I'm glad you're coming around.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep, okay. So what
Yeah.
was the what is the bad does ooh
I mean, he didn't get the location of the tunnel.
yeah, but
So that was.
did one of my relatives hear and want to pursue it now?
Did Areki hear?
I probably like figured out what the fuck he was like blathering on about, and I probably like snapped my finger and pointed at Hard and Baffle and told Herc to go shut him up.
Oh.
All right.
I am-
That's-
I don't know. We gotta talk about what your relative was saying there.
Don't worry about it, Herc.
He's the best. Look, wait, which one? Oh no, and then just maybe end of scene. So we have come to what is called
Oh,
the
that was
tilt.
perfect.
Do.
So now we have to roll our dice that we have.
Yes, so roll the dice you have. You're going to subtract the higher one from the lower one. So random
That's
side.
after you roll
What
it,
if we
right?
only
Oh,
have-
thank God!
I
It's not
have
complete.
I have a black 2.
I've got white 4.
Yes.
Yeah, what if we just have
The one
You
die.
roll the
You
one
got
die,
a
and
5.
whatever you roll is what you got.
So David is okay. So Jonathan is currently
I
the white
forget, is
leader.
high good or
I didn't roll enough of them.
Right now, it doesn't matter for the most part, except for determining who gets to play with the tilt dice.
Yes. So
Yeah, so
Jordan
it's-
and
Whoa.
Jonathan.
No, I'm only at 4 on white, so I tied with Matt. I screwed up and only rolled one die the first time.
Oh, okay. So you guys roll off, I guess, to see who does it.
Just a
So are
D6.
we rolling all the dice again?
No, for this one, just Matt and Jonathan just roll a d6, and whoever gets higher can pick the tilt part.
Okay. All right.
Trying to see the tilt thing. Where is it?
What determines who's picked for the 2?
It's the highest black and the highest white.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Okay, so Jonathan and Jordan. At the end of Act 1, roll the dice in front of you. If you have the high number of either color, you will help add a pair of complications. We roll the unused dice in the central pile. So, Jordan, roll all the black ones. Jonathan, roll all the white ones.
I don't think I did.
That's fine.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, we need a tilt. We need a table.
Yeah, it should be in the PDF. I can there's no way for me to like share this with you guys.
Dang.
I mean, you can link it into general.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Come on. Games. Oh my god, why is Drive being slow?
I
Yes.
feel like we're set up for some primo shit going down.
Okay, here you go. Now, the thing you're looking for is on page 57. What we're going to do is we're going to you guys can either take turns and both establish the general and specific, or let's
Well,
see.
I think that's the way it is. One of them takes the general, and then picks the specific.
Okay, yeah. So we have 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have mayhem, innocence, guilt, paranoia, and failure.
I'm always a fan of a stupid plan executed to perfection.
Yeah.
Sorry, who's picking what?
So let's start with you, Jordan. Pick one of the general categories, and then we'll have Jonathan pick the specific one for that, and then he'll pick a general category, and you pick the specific one for that one.
And are
Now,
we
do we-
picking from our own dice pool?
You're picking
or-
from the tray in the middle.
Okay.
We did update, yeah.
Okay, so, and just, it doesn't matter which color we pick.
No, that part doesn't matter for this.
Cool. Let's do innocence.
Okay. That is number 3.
Yep.
And we have.
Oof. Some of these are bad.
No.
That's the whole point.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
these are supposed to just screw everything up.
This just amuses the shit out of me. So 5. Love rears its ugly head.
Is this your boner marriage?
I hope so.
We haven't touched them together in months. All right. So now, Jonathan, you pick a general, and Jordan will pick a specific.
We have 2s, right? Yeah, we do. So tragedy.
Beautiful.
Let's see. Death after an unpleasant struggle.
Okay.
That's 6.
Yes. All right. So what we're gonna do is basically we pick up with scenes again. It is about 10:30. Did we need to end here for anybody, or are y'all good to push through to the end?
I'm ready to go.
West Coast, Best Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whatever, I'm fine.
All right. So for
Sleepers for the week.
Yep. The weekend, rather. The only difference between Act 1 and Act 2 is instead of giving out the die at the end of the scene, you keep it.
I believe we also reverse order.
Probably. So I guess you would start, Matt?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Also with the tilt, anybody can work them into one of their scenes. It just basically helps amp up the drama for stuff.
Let's see. Oh man, I had to establish last time. I'm gonna say I want to resolve in this one.
Okay.
Does that mean we pick a tilt for him?
You don't have to necessarily.
We don't have to, but we can.
Oh.
Hmm.
I think Hester should walk in on Stavros and Herc with love bears in his ugly head.
No. What's funnier is that Hester's kind of the pivot here. Egos is going to drive a lot of where the things actually go.
Yeah.
To me, it strikes me as more funny if he is the one who somehow falls in love with somebody.
Huh.
He's been working with Stavros really closely for a while.
Oh, I know. Maybe Stavros has the book and was telling him about the book, and then they accidentally touched the book at the same time.
I gotta stop doing this.
Another love triangle.
After the second time, he's like, gloves are like 2 coins.
Investment.
Hey, always be safe. Wear a glove.
I was gonna say, wrap it before you tap it.
Maybe, yeah. So I think that would be great. So how about Stavros and Hester in a dark, like candlelit room reading a book together?
A little wine.
Like Stavros' hand goes to turn the page, and Hester's also reaches out to turn the page.
Nice.
And their hands
Might as well
touch.
start making pottery together. Christ.
Their hands touch, and then their eyes.
I was really tempted to try to YouTube like 70s porno sax music for a second.
Just might as well. You can put on Careless Whisper and it'd still be the same thing.
Let's see.
Probably some like bardic cover of Careless Whisper is being played outside soundtrack wise as the festival's going on. Wow. See, you found this book. This is amazing.
Yeah, me and Herc have discovered a lot of amazing things about it.
Do you know how much what this could do? What
I've-
we could do with it?
I've told you what it could do with it. I mean, never ending, never sleeping, never stopping.
Yes, but I can't make them. You can, though. Stavros, I need you.
That's
I'll ship anything
I know.
once.
I know it's taken me a long time to admit this to myself. I can make it happen, but you're the person who they need someone to follow. And you're the person that people believe in. If they don't believe in someone to begin with, then their loyalty won't hold.
All right.
Is I need you to be loyal. Can you be loyal?
Kind of. You're asking a lot of me. That.
I'm just asking you to be a good leader.
I can do that. And we can do this together.
Jonathan, that's a terrible
Okay.
line. You have to read it out loud.
I'm not a one corpse man, baby.
The
Okay.
dead rise, and so do I.
Jesus Christ!
I'm a bad person. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Go on. Continue.
Jordan, your husband's watching.
Scare her off. So is my mother.
All right.
So,
Here, okay, Hester. You can make this work, but we're gonna need someone to help us bind this together.
okay, if that's what you think is the best, then that's what we're going to have to do. And he places his hand on top of the book.
I need to pick somebody that you don't want to stick around, if you know what I mean.
I could think of a couple people.
I guess we got to vote on how this goes then.
Well, we established, so he gets to decide how this goes, I think.
Oh God,
That's right.
this is like.
Do you need the music again?
It doesn't help. I think this is poor. This is a terrible thing for Hester to have happened
There
to
you
him.
go. Enjoy your. Is that how the scene
so,
ends right there, or is there more? Do you think?
So
Go
I
on.
was
So pan to the fireplace.
what I was sort of getting at is like we would do the blood ritual that Herc and I had done before, but
Oh,
if
yeah.
it goes badly, then maybe Hester's like, "Oh my God, what the fuck did I just agree to?"
There's that.
Everything's
There's the
going
fact that
great.
This is making him making him think about changing his plans, because he was totally gonna just like cuff you over the head and book with the tome, but now it's like, what the fuck? I'm feeling something for this mealy-mouthed little bastard.
And
he's
then
gonna
everything
lead
feels
me to
great.
go-
And then the bound orphan shows up.
Oh no, it's not a bound orphan. The bound halfling shows up.
Is it the
Sorry,
uncle or
too
the
dark.
grandpa?
Oh,
Bound
neither.
halfling.
Neither. That's the best part. But it is your turn, Stavros.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah, we're going counterclockwise.
Yep.
Hmm. Oh man. I don't know what to do. Somebody establish this for me. So give me some shit to play with.
I'm still trying to recover from that last scene.
I'm sorry, I could have laid it on a little thicker for you.
Okay. Could this? Ooh, okay. So here's an idea. Y'all, let me know what you think. So, it's a little bit later, and they do try to do that ritual. You know, where you got to kill a guy, but they're interrupted. Maybe by Herc. And instead of being a quick death for this victim, it is slow and excruciating, and their screams kind of echo into the night, and Herc now knows that Stavros is cheating on him.
Is the ritual a euphemism for sex? It feels like a euphemism for sex.
There's a connection via blood.
Okay, Chris, how does
That's about sharing
okay,
needles,
so
I think.
You've established how the scene ends, but how does it begin?
I think it totally begins with them having strung up some poor guildie. This is totally gonna work. This will be great. We'll all be happy in the end.
Hey guys, can you these are like really tight, and I mean I know, like, you know, this isn't like my thing, and it might be your thing, but I just kind of want to go back to bed.
It'll be fine. Just it will pay you well for your time.
Yeah, that's cool, but I don't know, this feels a little weird, and like my hands, I don't feel my hands.
Look, just give it a couple minutes, and we'll be fine. Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
So I think the thing is, like, because Stavros will be like walking Hester through the ritual, so Hester is like doing everything, and that's why it goes badly. We lost. We lost him, I think.
What?
Lost
No,
two.
I'm here.
No?
The video. Okay.
Oh, sometimes it clicks out for a second. It's a weird
Okay.
Roll20 thing.
So like, whereas like Herc and Stavros were reading together, like Stavros has the book, or Hester has the book, and is sort of like having to look down and read the words to himself and then say them before doing stuff. So he's trying to get the guild guy to say the things as Herc comes in.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what screws the pooch on it.
Yeah. So then, like, Hester has him say the stuff and tries to kill him, but it doesn't go well.
Okay. So let's fuck. Stavros, come here.
Hey, I got some bandages back in my room. It looks like you accidentally cut yourself. I can help.
No. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
No, it's fine. Just let me down.
No. We're doing this. It'll be fine.
Let me down.
Stavros, you got your part.
Hey, you guys seen Jacob?
Hey, Herc. I'm gonna say this isn't what it looks like because I kind of don't know what it looks like. But if you can help me...
what it looks like.
Oh,
Stavros.
Just stay right there. This is all gonna work out. Don't worry, okay? This is all for the best.
For who?
Hester, make him say the phrase. Make him say the phrase.
Yeah,
Hester.
say purple macrame.
And anyway, like, we're shoving the book in the guy's face. trying to force him to say
I
it.
don't want to.
Just say it, you nitwit!
He can't even read the book right.
Say the safety word.
Venus.
So like Stavros like
Tetheros
shouts at him
clay
the phrase to say. He's like,
tindus.
say that or we'll kill you.
Oh, they're gonna kill you anyway.
He says
What
he
are
says
you
a few words
doing?
completely wrong, and then says the words that you tell him to say.
And
Yeah,
after he does
and then,
that, it's
like,
like Hester's just no compunction,
Yeah.
and he starts struggling like a stuck pig. This doesn't feel the way you said it was going to.
That right. You missed the lung. Come on.
His maybe like with through the cut in his hand, like for the slow excruciating death, where you guys were touching his hand. When you pull back, you're slowly pulling all of his blood vessels and veins out through the cut in his hand, and he's just like, and he's not bleeding because that's not where his blood vessels are anymore. You're taking them.
Stavros, you said this would be fine. You said this was easy.
All right, let's just.
Oh, is this a good point to decide if we're going good or bad?
I think David
it's
gets to
gonna be
decide.
I mean,
He said it goes
So
bad.
do I take it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be bad. So like what happens is like now what I was trying to do was like to double up on my benefits.
Mm-hmm.
But then what happens is that now like Herc all bound together.
So we all split the power.
Got a weird blood love triangle here.
It's like yeah. Because I was basically trying to have,
Like triple mental capacity.
it just turned into a whole open thing.
yeah, it's like
Hey, we're gonna be seeing other people now
it's
too.
like the weird thing where we're all connected together and
Oh
Yeah.
God, y'all are boner triplets.
Is this gonna be like a blood necro orgy?
Give
That's not the way I expected this to end up, but here we are.
bone storm.
All right, good night, everybody.
That Bart Simpson shoplifted.
Jonathan, it is your turn to do a thing, I guess.
I don't know.
God, I didn't hit the light. Oh, no.
Give me something. I don't know where we go from here. Do we go from here?
Could this be like a powwow between Herc and Areki? Like, here's what we have to do. We need to get moving on this plan. Shit's gonna get real soon.
Now.
Maybe Hurt got tired of waiting for a go-ahead from me, so maybe he's wanting to suggest something now. Because usually, like, I snap my fingers and say something, but I've been, like, kind of quiet and thoughtful for maybe a week or two.
I kind of imagine her kind of storming in now and going, "No, we need to start doing something now." Why?
Yeah, okay. Do you know what I just walked in on?
I'm probably
have
reaching
to.
for, like, the last bottle of wine on the wall. What is
We
it?
have
Hurt?
to. We have. Stavros did the ritual with Hester.
I probably don't
There's
know
no
about this,
justice.
so I'm
You
just
need
like,
to
what?
fix this.
Okay, Hurt, slow
Same
down.
thing with the book.
But I thought you guys were just
It's a dark ritual. Whatever. I figured you knew all about it. You know everything else.
There are some things that are better left unknown.
Well, now I know what they were doing, so can't forget that. I'm telling you, the only way is we gotta move up the plan.
Okay. Would you
Gotta
have
stop
in mind?
waiting. That was as far as my plan went. I very clearly defined roles here.
Listen, Herc, we have to wait. Like, because, I mean, do I know that Hordenbabble, like, took some of our family members down already, or do I just assume that they're weird?
Which one works better for the scene? Because whichever one it is, it's that one.
I'm probably that. And I'm like kind of rolling my eyes, doing like some mental calculations in my head. I'm like, okay, go grab my two creepy uncles and the grandpa, and just bring them here. Who is it with? It was Hester and Stavros.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
unfortunate.
Stavros.
I was really expecting a story with Hester. Just okay. Go grab the other halflings, and we'll just do it without either of them, I guess. And I'm probably thinking, bring Hardenbabble too. Just tell him it's like some secret leader halfling powwow.
Oh, I got Horton now. It's fine.
Yeah. Or I can go get him. Yeah, I can get him, and he won't suspect what this is. So you get the other three. I'll get Hardenbabble.
Make yourself ready here. I'll grab him. I'll send him over your way. Okay.
Okay.
So, Herc's gonna go over and just stop by Hordenbaffle's place. You know, just.
Yeah.
You wanted to see you in her room.
Oh my god. And the door opens and he's wearing like one of those velvet smoking vests or smoking
You're in the
jackets.
Playboy smoking
I'm
jacket.
imagining you just hear like a.
Well, you anticipated that correctly.
Time to shine, Horty. I need
Gotta pick up some supplies.
One of your eyebrows is so cocked right now.
He spits in his
Not
hand,
the only
rubs it
thing.
together, and then pulls it through his hair, and he goes, "Let's do this." Well, you go do another thing.
He's
I
got his
this.
little fuzzy buddy slippers.
I gotta go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's a white die at this point, and basically the scene ends with 3 bound halflings just kind of like over his shoulder.
In a sack. I was thinking 3-pound halflings in a burlap sack.
Yeah. Well, like their heads are sticking out, or their feet are all sticking out. So you see
Yes.
like 6 feet.
Isn't there a better way we could be doing this?
Don't make me hit you again.
Yes, sir.
No, wait. You have them all in like a burlap sack, and when he says, you know, is there a better way of doing this? You're like, don't make me shake the bag again.
At that point, I don't even know if I talk. It's just kind of like, hey, here's Wall.
We'll be good.
No more talking.
Okay.
A
Wow.
rookie?
Jordan, what? Jesus.
What scene would you like to do?
I'm not sure. I don't think there's any openings.
That's what she said?
I'll get back to you when there's an opening. Are we allowed to hurt other players? Like, how?
Yup. I think
Yes.
as long as they're not dead at the end, so that they can die after the dice are rolled.
Okay.
I mean, technically, they can die in the middle of the game. There is no... The rules even encourage that in some cases.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Flashback or something, revealing something more.
Like, you can totally do,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
flashbacks and other stuff with them.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But go on.
I'm probably going to do like some really shitty like, oh yeah, you know, I'm totally into rope play, but like how about you do it, and you know, like this will be fine.
This is what I came here for. Happy marriage.
Did Did you say role play or rope play? Because I could pretend to be like I am a human businessman and I am here to conduct business with you. How's that?
Probably the first thing I do is like put a gag on.
It's beautiful.
No, it's better. Just trust me. That's the whole point of this. You have to trust me. You know, this is happening. You've wanted this to happen for a while. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Probably like after. So. After he's getting tied up, I probably like crossed my arms like, I heard you were talking shit. You're tying people.
Stitches get stitches, sword and baffle.
No, probably more like, I heard you were telling people about our secret place.
Mm?
The pool? That's very bad. I'm sure you didn't mean to. But, listen, you weren't supposed to tell anyone about that, and I saw what you did to, our uncles and your grandpa, and I can't really let this slide. No, it's fine, don't worry about it. Like, if I do this right, it won't hurt for long. It won't hurt for long. This is fine. Yep. Don't worry about it. And probably at this point, I like turn towards the door and like yell, "Herc!" Herc, you know a little bit about blood magic, don't you?
What? Okay, so how does this go bad for Reki?
He escapes. He escapes.
Oh, yep, that's good.
He escapes. That's what happened.
How does he escape? What? Lay this on me, please.
He like wiggles free and pushes her away. I don't know, and then the zombies go after him.
You think
As we've
Reki
already
did a
established.
shit?
He flees
did a
from
shitty,
that
shitty
guy?
job?
God. Hey, are the zombies from like his earlier scene? Are they the relatives?
We don't
think
know.
that's-
I mean, whatever.
Well, I think that might be actually what happens here.
Yeah.
I
I have
think
to flee to the
that-
Menanke where I can be safe.
No, I think you wiggled free finally in the Menanke, and so you're naked.
Oh,
Menanke.
yeah. And I kind of came to like the zombie barracks.
Oh, and well, obviously they're looking for you because we screwed up and we have to close
Yep.
off this
Yep,
loose end.
yep.
But,
Shit.
but that's why it doesn't go good for Areki, because like she just wanted to end them right there, and he
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still
I
got
like
this loose end floating around.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes.
All right.
And now it's Chris's turn.
Hey guys, fuck. Okay. I can do this. Think. I think we're gonna do maybe shortly after you bought everybody drinks, Hester. Maybe we have a scene with you and I trying to collect ourselves long enough to try to steal everybody's shit.
So you're trying to persuade him while you're naked, like at the edge of the Menaki? Oh wait,
No.
Sorry,
This
we're
is
going back.
Yeah,
No, that
basically.
would be also
yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, this is some question mark period of time between we get drunk as shit and I end up naked in the Menanke with zombies.
You know what? It'd be even. Man, I'm trying to think of how. Man, we can't quite make it fit. I would love for
Yeah.
it to be. When
that
Baffle
scene-
shows up naked.
Oh
Actually,
shit!
Trying
no.
to talk him into the
Do
whole
I show
scene.
up naked like after I get kidnapped and try to tell you stuff and also say we need to steal shit and get out
No,
of
no,
here?
no, no.
No.
You meet with him to try and use him as a safe refuge.
Yeah, I could see that.
And either you
Yes,
go to the
actually, I think I know exactly how we can do this.
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it involves the scene of a small naked halfling trying to talk to someone about their awesome plan. Come on.
Hey, I'm not naked. I have a gag that I've loosened, and it is around my neck as a cool bow tie.
Oh, you have some strategically placed ropes as well.
No,
So,
he's confident. You know, he's not halfling where it counts.
I was gonna say, there's a reason they call him
Is
the
it-
quarter leg.
It's a it's a bike stand. Hearing?
So yeah, he walks in, and so Hester, I guess you're like in your room, and you hear frantic pounding and on the door. Just boom, 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 boom. Hey, let me in, please.
He opens the door and Horden, what are you? Oh God!
Don't. I'm not naked. I have a gag. It's fine.
Just come in. Just come in. Come in.
Yep. That's the plan. So, how well do you trust Areki?
About as far as I could throw her.
Okay, good, because she just. I mean, I'm not sure if she's into like really, really kinky stuff, or she just tried to kill me.
Aren't you two related?
That doesn't make me immune to knives from her. Oh, where it's it's not important.
Anyways, I
Halfling
guess that
culture
explains
is
the kinky
different.
Yeah, sure. Look, if she's trying to do something weird to you before we make out of here, like, I understand if you got to take care of some business. Just don't drag me into your halfling family feuds.
No. What I'm saying is, you and me, today, 10 minutes from now, we need to steal all the shit that we can fit in bags, and we need to get gone before we don't have the chance to anymore.
That might be a good idea. I'm uncertain if we're going to be able to do that now.
What? Why? We had a. What did. What? Why? What?
He tries to hide his bandaged hand.
I'm standing here naked, and you're trying to hide a hand with a boo-boo on it?
There was this thing, and Stavros, and then Hurt comes in, and then there's more bodies, and we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna take this army back.
Is every single person in this fucking building out of their goddamn minds?
Look, Horden Baffle, Flygastrius. We're gonna make this work. Look, we're gonna go. We're gonna loot the treasury, and then we're gonna go hide out in Monanke. Because you said you know where to go, right? You have the place.
I know all the places. I mean, I'm small. I can get to places. Look, in my current state, I can be a pretty good distraction if you are willing to go break into some rooms right now.
Be a distraction, and then I will make sure that we have everything together.
Okay, I've got this move called the Furious Monk. It's a lot of gyration, but you know how monks,
Yeah,
they can
sure.
spin the. It's fine.
I've seen Snake strikes the fruit.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. You just gotta be real careful, or else you walk funny for a while. Anyway, so go get the things. I'm gonna go do the thing.
Yeah, fine. I will absolutely go do that. And
Okay, meet me on the second floor. Also, if you could grab some of my clothes out of my room, that would be great.
yeah, sure. I'll do that, and they'll be waiting for you on a peg on the door.
Okay, second floor. That back room with kind of the weird drippy water sound that we found, like that bone arm sticking out the wall. Remember that place?
Yeah, I know the one.
Okay, meet me there.
Yeah, so we'll go do that and find the bone in the wall.
Yeah, it's a great day for bones, I guess. And he looks down and chuckles and walks out.
He leaves and Hester's like, I'm the weirdest boner right now.
So everybody voted yes. So hey, my plan to get assistance was successful, so he
Successful enough.
yeah, he is confident that things are gonna go well. Geez, yeah, he maybe sought out a glory hole, if you want to think of it that way.
Okay.
He found a place in the monarchy to hide his treasure.
Look, no one is allowed to ever listen to the audio of this episode. Okay.
You're the guy who decided he's a kickstand.
Yeah.
For
It's a spur of the moment thing. Sometimes you just you just go with what happens.
It's whatever's on your mind.
Hester, you're up.
So, oh man. Okay, what's Hester's plan at this point? He doesn't have long to get this shit together. I think Hester is do a slightly modified plan. I think his plan is he's gonna loot the fuck out of the place, tell Stavros what's happening, and they get the fuck out of there to go set up shop somewhere else because this place is about to get way too fucking hot for them. I think that's the plan. I think he's gonna tell Stavros what's gonna happen, so that way they can bug the fuck out.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Stavros hears a frantic pounding at his door. And Hester rushes in. And he's got a sack full of shit slung over his back. This might be a bad time. I think we should probably maybe hide out in the Mononki for a day or so, and then get out of town.
What about the plan we had?
We are going to have to get that plan going somewhere else because things are going to get very interesting. Because if what Short Stack Horden just told me is true, Areki and your boy Herc are about to do something down in Mononki, something really weird, and I think it has something to do with a wineskin full of souls that they hand.
Oh no, we need. If they're going there, we need those wineskins.
So we need to get the wineskins, is what you're saying.
But or if they have the wineskins, we need to go there. Because
what you're saying is we need to go into Mononki.
Well, we need one or the other because, okay, here's the thing. You know, this thing we've got.
Yeah.
Kirk's got it too. He and me, we're linked. Okay, we can try and leave, but he can find us.
So he'll find us regardless.
So if we don't do
okay
group together.
So what you're saying
first,
is we all got to work together at least part of the time.
Either we work together or we get and take their souls and, create an undead servant. Protect us.
Okay. Do you think you're better than Areki at this sort of shit?
I know I'm better than Areki at this shit.
Okay. So, here's the
Okay,
plan.
look. I don't know what she's done, but even before I read that book, I've been doing this shit for a while, okay?
Okay, yeah, I know.
Before I met Herc.
So, the thing is, I don't know what's going on with her and Horden, but something weird's going to go down there. So as long as we aren't on their bad side, that's fine. And if we are on their bad side, then if you can do that, I can do my thing, and we should still be fine.
Let's just forget about Horden right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's not.
Nobody
helping.
likes Horden. Nobody likes Horden.
Okay.
Areki's going to try and stop him and stop us.
You know what we need to do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this sack and I'm gonna leave it in Horton's room.
What's in the sack?
Just a few sundries. I'm gonna drop this drop this off. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow Areki and Herc down into Mononki. We're gonna
Okay.
make sure that we all work together. And Horton, as usual, or I'm sorry, Horton Baffle Floodgastrius, as usual, is going to be left holding the bag.
Well, all those years ago, but I'm gonna do it now. Let's
Right.
do this.
Let's do this.
Well, Matt, enjoy your white die. That seems to have gone pretty well for you. Unanimous white die.
Wow, that's because I decided to become Rat Fucker Prime.
Boy, you done fucked that rat real good. Tell you what, get in there nice and deep like.
Man, I tell you what.
Ah, jeez. Okay, so Stavros, it is your scene to do a establish a resolve.
Oh boy, yeah.
We have
And what
started
do I
the
do?
final round of scenes before
Yeah.
the bad shit hits
Yeah.
the super fan. Fuck.
Somebody start this for me. I'll resolve it because I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of stuff we can do.
Well, this is officially your last scene that you are like main character of. So I think it might be a cool confrontation for like Hester and Stavros and Herc and Areki to meet and have to, have a little discussion about how things are gonna go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's in the bag again?
Basically the contents of the guild treasury and
What's
any artifacts, etc., that Hester was able to cajole the location of out of people.
What's in the bag?
All right. So it
Is-
sounds like you want us to be like going to the Well of Souls to confront Areki and Herc.
I don't know if it's so much confront as just like make sure that we're all cool.
At least,
I don't know.
Yeah.
at least half of each pair knows where the well is, or the pool is, rather. So I think that would be
So like
a good.
everybody except Horton Baffle is going to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on the second floor, like chuckling to himself with his dick out.
He's like, haha, sucker.
I'm hanging out with this bone arm. This is great.
After he's run away.
Still not convinced that's not a glory hole.
Nah, it's a handy. It's a handy.
Oh
No,
yeah.
is this like after though? Like after Horton Baffle like ran away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is after
Like-
I talked to Hester, and after Hester came and talked to you. This is maybe like, however many hours it takes for you guys to get
Yeah.
down to like the 13th
Horton
floor of the
Baffle was
Mononki or
causing
whatever.
this ruckus basically
Okay.
as we were all getting ready to go,
All right.
Yeah.
and then so
So
we're down somewhere in this pool at the Pool of Souls, I think, at this point.
Yeah. And Herc and I are already there.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe we have like the other 3 halflings that I told Herc
I was
to
gonna
go
say,
get.
tied out in front of it, about ready to
Yeah.
be made into zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I'm
got
looking-
the halflings in a sack.
And
And I'm probably like
Herc.
whittling maybe some makeshift like staff for this ritual.
Ooh,
And I'm
Herc.
probably
You're doing out of
um,
like a cow femur or something, like some sort of
Yeah.
bone.
Yeah. And I'm probably explaining to Herc that it's fine that Harden Battle got away and the zombies didn't catch him. Like I don't think he'll make it to the surface, to be honest.
Well, maybe it was before that.
Yeah.
Because we have the halfling bodies, maybe we haven't made some zombies yet.
Yeah, we haven't. Horton Baffle hasn't.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably telling him that it's probably fine. We still have 3 bodies to work with.
We have 2 more coming.
Yeah, and I mean, Hard and Baffle not being here is not a great loss. So we can
We'll find
manage
him
this
later.
fine. Yeah, it's fine. Like, don't worry about it. We've got like more important stuff to worry about, and I'm probably just carving away. And I'm actually probably doing some angry carving because I was pissed.
The 2 people are right there.
As we come
Herc is
stepping
just
in.
pointing the whole time.
I was trying.
The funny thing about 2 people showing up, you know, it's easy to fight naked halflings.
Mm-hmm.
You have experience at that?
More than I care to admit.
I suppose any qualifies for that. Okay.
Herc. Herc, what are you doing?
Ocean. This is what we do now, right? We just go ahead and do things.
Look, it's all right to do things because we feel like we should do things, but like
I thought no. You think she can do? No, she can't. Herc, you don't understand. Hester knows how to lead people. We can gather them. We can gather them. We can do the rituals, but he knows how to make them loyal.
Okay, but what I didn't hear from Hester was what he's going to do with them. She has a plan.
What if I told you, Herc? This man's a coward, and I probably like gesture at Stavros. He went behind your back because he was afraid to ask you about this. This conversation isn't really even worth entertaining.
They could still join us. Your cause is right.
It's true.
what cause do you have beyond I'm going to do the spooky thing? I haven't heard you say one word about what you wanted to do. You just joined up for the money, as far as I know.
We've never cared about the money. We're in
No.
this for justice.
It's true.
We will bring it to everyone.
Look, we can do
Wounded
justice.
heel of someone dead monstrosity.
We can do justice. Justice is fine. If we have the largest undead mercenary army, this.
What were you
What the
planning
hell
on
we
doing
want
with
with it?
them?
You
What
kinda
were you
throw-
planning on doing with them? This undead mercenary army?
Well, I was just going to take them back to Ardenoth and, make a bundle and help Stavros's village get rebuilt.
See,
Kind
but
of
you're
was-
thinking too small. Like, you have to think bigger. The world is a big place, and just
So how
can't
big
you
do you
feel...
think taking over a kingdom? Taking over a whole, massive land? What are you thinking of? You can't be thinking of taking over the world. That's insane.
the plane of
Even I-
existence?
Why not?
You know what,
see what's
Herc?
before you?
I'm probably
You know
like
what, Herc?
spread my arms around and looking at the crystals and stuff. Like, don't you feel death around us? Like, it's so potent here, and we can do so much more than earning meaningless coin.
You know what, Herc? She's right. I was a coward. I didn't tell you what I wanted to do, even though I knew it was the best for us, because I was afraid that you wouldn't agree with it. I was afraid that if you heard my plan, you'd say, and then that'd be the end of it.
But what is
That
your
we-
plan?
She doesn't care about anybody but herself. She just wants to put herself on top. I want to work together. I want to work with others.
But have you met others? They're horrible.
He's met plenty of others.
Oh, hey, oh.
David, don't
This
forget
is-
you get to decide how this goes.
This is what I told you, Stavros. They aren't going to listen to reason. These people are what you hate. They just want to dominate and take and take and take and take until there's nothing left.
You say
The
that like
world
you're trying
is
to
not-
convince them of your will. We want him to be part of those who decide. You could have stood beside me.
I'm not trying to convince you with reason, Herc. I'm trying to convince you. I'm trying to convince you with my emotions. We weren't brought together by choice. We were brought together by fate. End. Red.
Yeah, I know. It's really like the army. All I hear from him is he wants to get coin. What's the point of that?
I just want to make a
Dominating.
place where I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry anymore. I can just where everybody can live free of fear,
If they follow
free
our
of worrying
justice,
about what tomorrow brings.
there'll be no fear.
It's true, Stavros. If you join us, I will make it so that you are not afraid of anything anymore. I told you I would take away your fear.
Stavros, I've known you for a long time. What they want isn't right. No matter how you slice it. Going to do straightforward. It's your choice, though. I'm not going to make you decide one or the other.
Side note, I love the idea that Stavros, like, came down with Hester and, like, maybe turns on Hester.
Here's the thing: is I'm not sure how to define my decision. If it's a white die or a black die, I'm not sure.
I think
I offered to make
basically
you unafraid.
Well, like, if you actually make a decision either way, I can see that being justified as a white die because you're the one making the decision.
Yeah, you're kind of
It is
overcoming your cowardice
what you want.
and choosing
Yeah.
for yourself, kind of thing.
Okay. Because, like, Stavros is going to stand up and say, no. My fear, being afraid is how I got here today. And it made me my friends and my allies and my enemies. And if I throw that away, I don't have anything left. I need to be afraid of something. Or else I don't know.
I don't know if that's a yes or no.
Just end the scene there.
Yeah.
Let's leave it ambiguous. I'll let you guys figure something out.
Well, I was gonna say I'll give you something to be afraid about, and like pull out.
All right, Mom. All right, I'll give you something to cry about. Herc, you are up.
Because I kind of want to step away from that rather than continue it directly.
Yeah.
I was going to let Jordan finish that up.
You want to do a
Being hunted to
flashback?
death, Chris.
What did you say?
How do you feel about being hunted to death, Chris?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time today.
Because what I'm thinking is Herc and maybe some zombies. Like maybe Herc was at the end of that hallway, waiting for you being herded down by zombies.
Okay, so this is to the next time I'm chased by zombies and I'm coming around that dead end, and it's perhaps for real a dead end.
Yeah, because like it hits the second tilt, and it's just your next scene's probably going to have to be like some kind of dramatic reveal of maybe stuff you set up ahead of time.
Okay.
Just as planned.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
but-
that's fine. That's fine.
Alrighty. So yeah, I'm gonna say the zombies chase you to the end of the hallway, and Herc is just kind of sitting there and like, you shouldn't have said that about Eric, eh?
I'm really not sure what you're talking about.
Snozwazzle or whatever here, he told me what you'd been telling them about Erike.
Oh,
Those have.
he likes to make things up. He's what us halflings like to call a liar.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen a halfling that can lie quite as good as your kin, including you.
No, just them. I'm dependable and trustworthy. I'm a good guy.
Says the naked halfling being chased by zombies because he's betrayed everybody.
I don't know if you've been paying attention to the way things have been going, but it's your lady, whatever she is to you, she's the one who was doing the betraying. She said you told me she said we were going to do things, and then that didn't happen.
We did do things.
You implied heavily that it was going to be like sexy things, and it was not the case.
Well, it depends on your definition of sexy, but
So, words, maybe make them true.
I do have one thing that I want to tell you. I am very nimble, and then he tries to run back through the zombies. For some reason, my oh, there we go. I fixed.
Yeah, I was gonna say your video's gone for all of that from me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been flickering in and out. I don't know what the hell.
I kept trying to refresh because I thought it was just my end.
Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, he runs off. What do you? I guess this is where we see how that goes.
That's a good point to see how that goes. Yeah.
Is this, this is for, like, Herc being able to catch him, or what?
I think
Yeah.
catch and maim
Catch
/
and-
murder me.
Yeah.
Then, yes.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
Screw you, buddy.
roll them bones.
Heart of the cards, Jonathan. Heart of the cards. One's good for you.
Alright.
Two's good for me.
Type roll. Huh. 1d2. One's good for me. 2 is good for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck! So he says, "I'm very nimble," and then runs like directly into a stalactite. Stalagmite.
Okay,
Sorry.
no. What happens is like
Like
you're
my-
very nimble, you say, and then you're running. Your wang that you bragged into a rock, and then you fall over in pain.
Ow! 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 This is easier with pants. Ow! 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 Ow!
Curse your
And
lack of a
take the flag.
halfling dance belts.
Hey, Herc.
Oh. Yeah.
You suck. End of scene.
I'll take your white die.
The last white die. So
Splendid.
Jordan is probably going to have a pretty great outcome for this.
Yes.
And for the last player, which I guess is me, you guys get to pick whether it's good or bad. Either way, the last one's always.
Well,
on.
if you establish, you vote. If
Oh
you
yeah.
are resolving, then you get to choose.
Yep, that's true. Okay, so Jordan, establish a resolve.
Resolve.
Fuck. I mean, I think that conversation needs to have an end.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be my vote.
I feel like this conversation becomes a fucking fight.
Yeah.
And I feel like Herc cuts and runs actually.
Wait, why would he defend my name then if he left me to die?
Like he sees the fight going against you guys and bottles.
Maybe.
That is, yeah, because the black is usually not favorable for you ending, so that makes sense.
Just
Question.
with it being that Stravos is actually better at that than you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stavros really
I
is that
won't
damn
take
good.
it personally because I do not have a blood boner bond with you.
It's true. It's a rare gift that only 60% of the team has.
Look, we worked hard for our blood boners, damn it.
Blood
Well, no,
boners
what I was
before
saying is that
hopes. I got it.
Blood boner, there's the new game.
Hester and Herc start fighting each other, but because of the bond, like we each hurt each other whenever we hurt the other one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Like basically to leave the other two necromancers doing their thing. Oh, sorry, I spoiled it.
Yeah, basically,
Can
we're
work.
like, whap, ow, whap, ow.
Stop! Quit hitting yourself.
Yeah. It's like, do you want to not?
Alright, this is not working.
Okay. Oh, and that's the thing. Hester actually goes, Horton Baffle's up on the second floor, by the way.
Well, and I think that can happen after they resolve their shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you cut out for part of that.
Oh, I was saying that that's a great way for me and you to exit the scene. That comes up after they do their thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably even like crack my knuckles because I'm pissed that he got away. I tell like Herc to go, finish it.
Nice. All right.
So it's just me and Stravos?
Yes, you and Stavros are probably circling each other around the pool, all cool and dramatic like.
Cool. I still have that bone staff that I was carving.
You just wanted your own bone thing, huh?
She needed her own
Everyone
bone
else
staff.
gets one. Okay.
I don't know, is it more of a bone wand at her size?
It's a staff for me.
Again, the halfling thing. You know what they say about halflings?
Maybe I tried using some of my original zombies for the fight, and I lose them. I'm trying to think of what to do for a negative outcome.
What you got, Stavros?
Do you think that staff you created can really stand against years of preparation?
Listen, Stavros, I don't need magic to get Herc to work with me. I already, was able to, convince him that we were onto something great. Like, that was something that I was able to just do. I have a plan, and you're just fumbling around with anyone who will listen. But, like, you're aimless. I don't think, it's the way to go. Your partner thinks small, and, just... You haven't really convinced anyone to follow you without magic. Like... Someone else's magic, not even your own magic.
You think that if we don't attack the whole world, if we don't target the whole world, I see it as I don't try and bite off more than I can chew.
That I can agree with, but your partner wasn't even willing to listen.
He didn't think he wanted to listen. He agrees with me. He just doesn't want to admit it. He'll come around.
So what do you want then?
I want you to shut the fuck up and get out of here.
Nice.
That point, I probably chucked the bone at him.
And that's when he, uses the Well of Souls to, drown.
That would be a good end of your scene is something reaching out of the well to pull you into it.
Oh yeah, shit! You got so many black dice. That's not gonna.
I mean,
Well,
that means her
or
ending
like-
is gonna end. She's gonna come back as like a crazy lich lady. And it's gonna
Yeah, I
be
was gonna say.
Or like she
Uh,
can't use the Well of Souls because she's a halfling and doesn't have a soul.
I'm collecting other souls.
She has to. She has to find like. She has to find the puddle of souls.
Maybe that's
Oh,
the reason
Orton
I got like a
Baffle.
bunch of like halflings to offer, so that I could be like one normal soul.
Hmm.
Apparently, three's not enough.
Yes. Well, I mean, them plus me falling in makes 4.
Mhm.
So
I. I don't know. Oh, okay.
You got it?
I have an idea for a flashback scene.
okay.
Oh man.
well,
Okay.
wait. Is it
Nope.
you or is it Jonathan?
It's got to be Horden Baffle.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's him.
So, I'm gonna need someone to be, my uncle, and someone to be my cousin.
Hey, what's going on, Horden Baffle?
Well, I've got a plan going, and, with the way it's going, I don't really trust anybody in this building.
Even us?
Well, I don't count you
are
guys as
they already undead by now?
No, this is before that.
This is like right
during-
when this is right when they got to town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's gonna be I don't think there's a plan in motion, and I don't think that the other parts of this plan are going to hold up their end of the bargain.
All right. Well, what do you think we should do?
I just need you to hang around, and if there's a point in time where there's nobody here, steal everything that isn't nailed down and get out.
All right, we'll see what we can do.
Okay. That's all. Just be careful, okay? None of these. I don't trust these people further than I could throw them, and they're real big fuckers.
Yeah,
It's
too many big people. You gotta come back to the little land.
yeah. My neck hurts just all the time. Just.
We can take you to the doctor. They get you a good brace.
Well, look, with all the money we'll have, I was gonna say buy like a magic neck, but that's kind of like the shittiest way you could ever spend money. We'll have a lot of money to spend, and as Herc is closing in, that's kind of the little scene he flashes back to, and he smiles and he goes, "Hey Herc,
What?
you didn't actually win this. My family is probably robbing robbing the guild hall as we speak."
Alright, so for your black die, none of you seem to understand. I'm not in it for the money. And then black.
Nice. Also, the camera probably also flashes over to the pool of souls where they are super tied up and probably dead.
Yeah.
Someone will come, and it's like narrator's like nobody was coming.
Ron Howard comes on, but nobody was coming.
Yeah.
For Horden
Yeah.
Baffle.
It's all fine. It wasn't. Is Black Die cool with everybody for that one?
Yeah, you're on black die, bro.
Okay.
I always remember, because that's technically wild, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
It was-
Wasn't the last one
I was
wild?
kind of expecting the bad outcome. I just figured I'd balance them out, and Jesus, I got a 0. Oh, fuck, I got a 0.
Oh, Horden Baffle.
Okay, that's about right.
So yeah, take your dice and roll them.
Yeah, roll all your dice, and then subtract the higher from the lower. Jordan got 15.
That is good. 4.
11, 7. Yeah, Matt got a black 4.
Wouldn't it be 13?
No.
Wait.
Oh, because I don't have no.
Yeah, you have no white dice, so you don't subtract anything. You just that's why
Cool.
it's like
Yeah.
even though you got kind of shit all over, you still come
Yeah.
out pretty well.
Yep.
Great.
Oh wait,
Oh.
where'd Jonathan go?
Stavros.
Oh, hey, you got a 1. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh man.
What we'll do is, while we wait for Jonathan to come back, we'll start narrating our
Conclusions.
fucking just bull.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Aftermath. Okay, I'll start, I guess. I don't have a high. Oh, they're both the same. Good. So for 0, the worst thing in the universe. This probably doesn't include death, since death would be way better than whatever this is. Be creative and don't settle for the first worst thing that comes to mind. There's something darker, more awful, more wretched in there somewhere. So I think what happens is Horton Baffle, he does die there, and eventually he is found, and he is brought back to be part of some necromantic army. Probably not one
Still by
from...
the tool. Or the pool. Is he still by the pool?
Oh no, he's way off in some little boony area. So it's maybe months or years before somebody finds him, and then when they revive him, like he's barely functional, and he just dies super easily. But for some reason, once he's revived that first time, maybe from being exposed to the Well of Souls, it kind of sticks, and he's kind of trapped in this shitty, decaying meat husk. And whenever he dies, he's brought back slightly shittier forever.
Oh. Wow, I actually feel bad for him now.
So he's basically like, he becomes like a leper.
Sort
It's
of.
worse than a leper. He's like a leper mixed with Barum the Everman. That
Yeah.
poor bastard.
He's Solomon Grundy, but shitty.
Does his dick fall off?
That's the first thing to go. Okay, so I guess next on the list we have Jordan. Black 13 plus. Awesome. Insanely great. You will emerge not only unscathed, but if there's a girl involved, she's dropping her drawers. You might even get rich off this caper. Who knows? Time for a new ride. So basically...
Well, I got pushed into the pool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to become like a powerful lich in the Menanke.
Okay, well...
Maybe approached by one of the deaths.
Ooh.
Like, I get to be kind of like a general or captain or something.
Oh man, you sink down
What if-
so low, you sink into
What? You cut off.
the underworld.
Oh, yeah.
What if like one of the deaths approaches you and you actually fight them off? And that's how you become.
She would she would want to serve them, though, because,
No,
you know,
she totes embrace death.
yeah. Because, you know, my characters are good people.
I was like, could it be like a professional courtesy thing? Like, your floor is the floor death will not come to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's horrifying.
Yeah.
Am I still on floor 12?
Let's make it floor 13 because that just seems
Okay.
good.
Sure.
Nobody goes to the 13th floor. There is no 13th floor of the Menanke.
Oh shit! And that's why that whole superstition continues.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. We need to write this down because that is
Sure.
going to be a thing.
That's Argent Springs canon now.
Yep.
Do we want to say this happened, like, years before our current guild?
Oh yeah. I mean, we had to get our guild hall from somewhere.
Yeah. Explains all the blood everywhere.
Yeah.
This
Father
terror-
Father Killian, you got a was it Black 4?
Yes, Black 4, which is Savage.
Yes.
Savage is in something is broken or mashed. Maybe you got permanent limp and a bad reputation. Plus, you totally fail. Well, honestly, I kind of want to have Stavros give his thing first because it'll probably tie into what.
Okay. Yeah,
what
that makes
happens
sense.
there.
So David, you had a white 1.
Yeah.
So yours is dreadful. You are certainly dead, probably from a self-inflicted wound. People you care about are also probably dead, maybe through your own stupid, ugly failure. To say that you fucked up is an insult to fuck-upness. You have redefined the term. Jonathan, roll all your dices.
He disconnected
All right,
briefly.
so that was a horrible time to lose internet connection.
Yeah, it looks like you're back though.
Yeah.
I could hear you. Roll
Yeah.
all your dice. We'll put you last in the
Order.
sad
After
scene order. I mean, so far it's been 50-50.
He's got more white dye.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So let's see here. That's 12 minus 3, 9.
9.
White
That's
9.
not bad.
Yeah. We're gonna go through David and Father, not Father Killian. I keep reading the thing. David and Matt's, and then we'll touch on how things go. Pretty decent for you.
So, Stavros realizes that he's too weak to control this magic,
Mm-hmm.
and that the stuff he was trying to do with Herc and Hester, trying to like make a connection, that he's holding them both back.
no.
Oh.
Oh.
So what he does is he and throws himself into the wells of souls
Uh-huh.
in order to make a bond between Hester and Herc.
Okay.
That what happens is that Stavros' soul is bound to the well, and so whoever controls the well controls his soul,
Nice.
Can I control
which
the
means
well?
that he probably
Yep.
controls him now.
Oh, just eternal insult.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's a spicy meatball right there.
My favorite
Oh.
part is you basically gave Araki what she wanted in the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
Yes, that's the best part.
that's the fucking game. Oh, it's beautiful.
So Matt, you got yours?
Yeah. So Stavros threw himself into the well, and Hester is devastated by this, obviously, because he'd grown so fond of Stavros.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! You
Yes.
sacrifice worth nothing.
And then he feels the link with Herc. And he knows Herc has to be feeling the same thing, but there's like a bit of feedback from that, and like he gets some of Stavros' weakness, so he's not as strong as his shield arm kind of withers a bit, actually, so he can't really use that quite as much, and he has to leave. Or he probably finds Herc if Herc is still alive by the end of this, and basically says, "You know what? Shit's fucked. Let's just get the fuck out of here, and after this we can go our separate ways, do whatever the hell, and never speak of this again." They leave, and the guild just it goes to shit. There's infighting. Like, everything's found in Horde and Baffle's room, but, like, there was talk of, like, Hester running around looting shit. Like, nobody knows what the hell's going on, and so the remaining members, like, they just basically decide to sell the place, split the remainder of the loot, and just get the fuck out of Argent Springs, because this place is just a terrible place. So the guild falls apart, and Hester has no army, maybe one friend left, and can only be offensive in a fight at this point, at best.
I was gonna say maybe Herc doesn't go with you.
That's
Yeah.
up to Herc. at
Yeah,
that
I'm pretty
point.
certain. Well, all right. So I think I'm next, but
Yeah.
what did Erike end up with?
So
yeah.
Stravos threw me into the pool of souls, and I became an all-powerful lich, basically.
Yeah. So in the Menanke, in our actual campaign, the 13th floor is a place where, out of professional courtesy, death does not go.
And then your blood bond threw himself in the pool of souls afterwards.
Binding himself basically to her service, since she controls the
Yes.
pool now.
Link between Herc and Hester.
Okay. What I'm gonna say, because let's see here, I'm nothing to crow about. Yeah, I'm gonna basically say that Herc's kind of like, I got a job. and his day-to-day life is kind of just going around and doing what he did before, except now that his boss is way more powerful, but it doesn't really change anything. It's the
So
same day in,
he
same day
minions
out.
around the floor.
Yep, basically. Like I don't know, like I can actually see him like just showing up like, all right, listen, I can't kill you, but you want to get off this floor. And just like acting as house cleaning and shit like that for the floor, and basically just doing the same thing for a slightly better boss that's probably more boring.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
Well, I think that was everybody, and yeah, it's getting late, and things ended up well for like a few of us.
That's the first time I've had a bad ending in Fiasco for my character.
How'd it feel? How'd it feel?
Oh man, that was rough. I wasn't like I feel like I won, but it was a Pyrrhic victory to a certain extent.
That's fair.
Like Hester's gonna go off and probably become like try and be a warlord somewhere, and he'll have to be an evil warlord because no good kingdom will take a man.
Oh yeah, especially not if there's anybody who knows even remotely what he was involved in. All right, so yes, thank you to the four of you for coming to play. I hope you had fun, and thank you to those at home for listening. We will continue doing occasional little side games. It's kind of fun to use different stuff to flesh out the world a bit. But yeah, we'll always be putting out stuff as long as we can manage to do it. So thank you for your continued support, and we will see you all next time. Have a good night.